And let's grab Zeporian's audio. Okay, so I think Zeporian is the second fastest controller runner right now, right? Or is he the fastest?
Yes. By the way, first match of the day. Aren't you excited, Apoxa?
First match of the day. I am so excited. Let's go, guys.
But yeah, Zeporian, long time, really for a very long time, used to be by far the fastest controller runner until Zerclips came around.
And
And
stole his
Quinn,
throne.
yeah, and Quinn, known for she was she specialized a lot in psychotherapy ILs, and now seeing both of them do a full run on this tournament, very cool stuff. Already we're seeing Zeporian getting out of the factory without a scratch. Quinn actually went for the old school get under the ledge and slash up strat, which is very flashy, very nice.
Yeah, so Quinn has actually been running this game for a very long time. I think they're more involved in the modding scene, and they've created a couple mods for the community. So
yeah.
if we're looking at this just as a PB comparison, I believe Quinn's PB is a lot slower than Zeporian's, but they both have a lot of experience with the game and playing it, so...
Yeah, I also believe that like Quinn for a long time was just concentrating on psychotherapy, so
yes,
it is possible she's been like practicing the rest of the run more recently.
Yeah, she had all the psychotherapy world records for a really long time. I don't know if that's the case anymore, but that's kind of her specialty. So, and yeah, the stream is freezing a little bit for a moment, but it's not too big a deal. It's just happening a little bit.
Yeah, and we're coming into club. Both runners had a very clean hotel, just a few seconds apart. So we're still. Anything could happen, folks. Anything could happen.
Anything can happen. That's true. Okay, apparently I missed. Oh no, okay. I was gonna say apparently I missed a death by Zeporian, but I forgot. People do Baba Booey 1, so yeah.
Yeah. Some people, some inferior runners do BB1. I don't know about that.
Oh, Zeporian going for the hard strat in Club 4 and actually pulling it off without an issue. That is always good to see. So yeah, he has a pretty substantial lead. Quinn did take a death, but I think overall it's just a little bit better execution at this point.
Yeah, Zeporian having some trouble in Club 5, but he made it out without dying, which is good.
Oh, is Zeporian going for crouch rolling?
I think he could be. That was a very interesting strat he did there in the last room of Club.
Yeah, so that's the super bottle throw. I don't know if you knew that we found a new strat in the last room of Club that's actually faster, and you can
like the TAS bottle throw.
I guess it's just called the super bottle throw, or the super bottle throw.
I was because I thought that one was still throwing the bottle below, but he like did the control thing when you throw the bottle on the top floor. So,
but the thing is, they do it before. They don't they do it they jump and do it, or they just like jump and then go down at the same time and throw it. And I think it's only possible on controller apparently, or some variant is only possible on controller.
Controller advantage.
Yeah. And so you throw it, and then the guy spawns, and he just and then it hits him. So you're actually throwing it before the guy actually spawns. So it's a pretty hard strat.
Right.
So Zeporian is going for the space first in studio, and Quinn is a little bit behind at this point. Zeporian just
we're already looking at a pretty substantial difference, like 20 seconds or so at this point.
But there are a few rooms in studio, and he does mess up the strat in space too. So let's see if he is able to recover with the deflect. He gets it. Okay. So yeah, nice. If he died there, that would have been a really big time loss. And Quinn going with the older Doom start, which used to be
the bottom to top.
Yeah.
See, everyone knows that the only sensible way to start is
Space
quiet.
First. Quiet. Wait, no, that's wrong.
Hey, I've seen some pretty good runners start with quiet. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, that is true. I know one good runner that does it.
Anyway, quiet 2, really one of my favorite rooms here. So I'm trying to see. Yeah, Zeporian nailed it. Very nice.
I think quiet 2 is probably like the first room in the game if you're going in like chronological. Oh no, Quinn just died on Doom 2 to
Oh no.
To Terry. That is unfortunate. That right there is in the game one of the biggest time losses you can have besides dying on like the third deflect on helicopter.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh,
as I was saying, I think quiet is one of the first rooms in the game where like if you learn the advanced strat, it's like you kind of feel like a badass, you know, like wow, I just did that. That's crazy. You just like deflect all those bullets and just charge them head on. All right, so Quinn moving through Doom 2 this time without an issue. Let's see if Zeporian is able to get through without dying as well.
All right. Sorry, I had to step away for a moment.
No problem.
Zeporian.
With
this
the
is the
V,
Zeporian
the
V,
red
by the
V.
way.
Wait, I thought it was a blue V. What happened?
I don't. No, I think it was always a red V.
Was it?
I think.
One thing I actually learned recently, I was testing this out, is apparently all the prism like blood patterns are consistent. It depends on like the position of where you slash them, and you can make the same pattern every time. So yeah.
But yeah, the V there is like Zeporian's trademark. He's the one who popularized it, and sometimes it happens a lot more on controller. But every now and then I'll get it by mistake, and I'll remember Zeporian.
Oh, messing up the V. Oh, okay. He recovers, but he did mess up a little bit on the V fight right there. And yeah. So Zeporian is going into Mansion while Quinn is in Quiet 2 right now. So it is a pretty substantial lead at this point. So we'll have to see if Zeporian's able to keep up this pace, which is actually a really good pace right now. So.
Yeah. And you know, it is a pretty large difference, but it's nothing that a helicopter death couldn't take care of.
True, yeah. And I think I say Zeporian may be on PB pace, guys.
Is that so? Very nice.
I'm just gonna say that a lot, just to make it exciting.
Just to build up the hype.
Build up
Folks,
the hype.
I think,
guys, we have a controller world record possibility right now.
All right, let's see what Zeporian does in this room we've mentioned.
Oh, almost.
Ooh, that was almost really bad, but Zeporian recovered. Zeporian having a lot of brushes with death.
First replays
in this run.
Nope, missed it. Yeah, Zeporian is clutching through a lot of stuff right now. So while Quinn is just starting Mansion, Zeporian is on Kissy Face. And you can see the death count isn't even that different. It's just 1 to 3 right now. That really shows you that it just takes a few deaths to get like really behind in this run.
I'm not even sure it's entirely down to deaths. It's just
execution
how fast you get. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It is true without a doubt. Zeporian does have really clean execution. Oh, Quinn struggling a little to get up there. Okay. Makes it through. So
Zeporian, meanwhile, in Moto, which I know a lot of runners don't like, but it's actually I like Moto. It's a nice change of pace. Just a bit of a and doing some swag strats with slashing in front of the cars. That's nice. Laughing in the face of death over the Zeporian stream.
Yeah, so Zeporian, it seems like he's been practicing recently before the tournament announcement. I'm not sure how active he was anymore, but you can tell he still has everything like down. He has got it. Oh,
yeah, got that.
No replay skip on Quinn's side either. Oh, Okay, yeah, he is having a lot of little scary moments in his run, but he's clutching them out.
You can tell he's a bit rusty, but he does still have that really good muscle memory there.
Mm-hmm.
So neck to neck. First time we mentioned that in this. We have so few memes here in the Katana Zero community, so we really need to preserve the ones we do. And Zeporian fighting the helicopter. Nice. So far looking good. Let's hope he doesn't miss this deflect. Oh, that was actually a close one. I was really scared for him.
I think he was going for that though. I don't know, but if he didn't deflect it, I think he would have died. So he's going into Chinatown at 10:30. This is insane pace by Zeporian, and he's going for the hard China strap. Oh, he gets it. Oh no!
Advanced China won.
Oh man, Zeporian pulling it out, dude. That is like, wait, what's?
What are you doing, Zeporian?
No, dude. How is he living through this, Zeporian? Dude, you're crazy.
Is this is he just trying to give us a heart attack?
I don't know.
That the gambit here?
Oh
my god.
That China strat is insane.
Was not just swag, it's swag that actually loses time. This man has no regard for anyone's safety, including his own, and I love it.
Oh man, that China 1 strat is Quinn dying in Moto, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But that China 1 strat is one of the hardest strats to perform in the game. It's
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, that's like the legit China 1 advanced, right? That's not like the soft version of it.
Oh, dying Zeporian with his first death in the game besides the beginning. And he's going for the easy strat in the last room in Chinatown. But yeah, so that is the hard strat for China 1. He did kind of make it a little easier at the end with a deflect instead of a bottle throw, but yeah, it was still very nice.
Quinn now in the helicopter fight. Let's see how this goes.
Good RNG. Oh no, Quinn dying to...
that's really unfortunate.
That might be the game. Oh, Zeporian almost dying as well in Dragon. That room notoriously difficult. Okay, he's going for the hard Dragon 4.
He's going for the hard Dragon.
This man is crazy. He got it too. I think he's going for a PB right now. Actually, Zeporian right now is actually on world record pace for controller. He is not pulling any stops right now.
This is my god. You're getting a treat here with this match. This man is just.
Quinn is.
I don't know.
Well, going for a variant of the. I've never seen this one before actually. So
the hard.
It wasn't.
Did you see that the Hard Slaughter 3?
No, I didn't. He went for the Hard Slaughter 3. I was watching Quinn.
He went for the Hard Slaughter 3. Yes.
Okay. And he's going for the fast strat in that. Okay. This slaughterhouse is insane right now.
I'm going crazy right now. Okay, he does go for the easy. He does go for the 5, which is actually probably the smart thing to do.
Yeah, that's completely understandable. I wonder if he's running against splits right now, and if he knows what strats he needs to use to get on pace. He's going for easy strats in slaughter right now.
Yeah. Not definitely someone who didn't watch my excellent tutorial on how to do the advanced the advanced conveyor belt.
And he gets the Quinn dying in China 4. That's a really tough room. Looks like they're having a little bit of trouble.
Arcade has trolled many of us many times.
They're using an interesting strat too that I've not seen used before. Alright, Zeporian going into Bunker 1. Sub 14 starting into Bunker 1. So this is really good pace right now.
Yeah, this could definitely sub 17 still. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Zeporian is crouch rolling as well. It seems like it. I noticed one part where it looked like he failed to crouch roll, so I think he is crouch rolling.
Oh, okay. That actually explains a lot, yeah. Oh, and Quinn, that's really a bad room to die in on China because it really changes the strats you can use.
Yeah, that is one of the hardest rooms to like. Oh, Zeporian dying in bunker. Okay.
Oh,
that room is
such a very weird strat. Like, is that a specialized controller strat?
I'm not sure. And Zeporian's having trouble in bunker. Looks like the nerves could be getting to him a little bit.
Yeah, a bit of a choke there in those last two rooms. Let's see how the next ones go.
Yeah.
All right, clean room here.
Yeah, Zeporian's definitely. You can tell right here. I think he's going for crouch. He's definitely going for crouch rolls in that room. You can tell. All right, Quinn finishing up China and bunker 1-9. Oh, Zeporian's going for this strat? No way. Okay, dude, these strats he's going for. It's crazy.
The God.
So
this is why we have so much respect for Zeporian. He's just
nice bunker.
Man, he's just out there.
And he does go for the strat.
This is
okay.
Like, this has a very high chance of being subs. Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame.
Yeah, this room is really tough to get. One dropped input is and a small roll the other way, and I think that might have been the nail in the coffin for sub 17.
Yeah, I don't think this can sub 17 anymore, but this can still get a really good.
Yeah.
Commentator curse, everyone.
He is having trouble with bunker 2 now, which is very unfortunate, and he did lose a lot of time here, but it's still really great run.
Yeah, many of us have gotten to bunker 2 on a really good pace, only to die to bunker 2 3 RNG or just our own nerves. It's very common for a race. This is still an amazing run. This was fantastic to watch.
Yeah. Very close to getting a controller world record for his run, all the way up into bunker 1. I think he was on pace for it.
Absolutely. So even coming into here, I think he could have been, but yeah.
Yeah, I think he would have actually. Yeah, if his bunker 2 had gone a little bit differently, I think it would have. Oh,
I think the current record is 1650, right? That's Zerclips's PB. It's borderline, but it would have been possible if he played out of his mind, which he has
definitely
done
lost
for a lot of this.
He definitely lost.
But yeah, we're going to have a 1710 for Zeporian, I think. Maybe
1707.
7, yeah.
Nice.
Still a really, really damn good run.
That's a really strong showing for your first run of the day. That is hats off to Zeporian, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, I hope everyone's appreciating just how mad this run was, because it the things you've seen here are not things you usually see in a normal Katana 0 PB. This is stuff you do when you want to show off.
I think he knew the pace he was on. I think he was going for the record, because I know him and Zerclips have been talking about it. But so let's get over to Quinn and let's see how they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, reminder: we do have the 5-minute rule where if someone loses their match and it goes on forever.
You might have noticed something about my slaughterhouse right now. Right about now that the stream is syncing, you might notice something about slaughterhouse.
Oh no!
Oh,
Quinn got the crash in slaughterhouse.
Great.
Yeah.
What an unfortunate end.
Yeah. I think we'll just have to call it here, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was PB pace, but it'll be fine. All right.
Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, GG to both our runners. Both.
Yeah, the point is doing really well. Looks awesome.
Yeah, GG as well.
GG, good job.
Yeah.
Zeporian,
I bet I never can repeat this.
That was a great run.
Zeporian, I really recommend...
really good pace. Yeah.
I really recommend you listening to the VOD of your run, because we were just going mad about some of the things you were doing. That was some of the things you were doing. They were just so outrageous.
Yeah.
All right. Congrats on the run, guys. I'm sorry about the crash, Quinn. I'm gonna move you guys into the tournament.
I've hit double-digit slaughterhouse crashes now. Awesome.
Sorry, we're gonna get the next match started, but I will see you guys again. Okay. All right. So This is not Jake, also a moderator for the KZ community. I don't know if I've actually seen their runs before. Besides in the, I think they were in the last tournament actually, so I haven't seen it in a while. Fabinni is somewhat newer to the community, I believe, right?
Yeah, at least I've actually never run into them before, so this is a first for me.
I think I've seen their stream a few times, or seen them streaming a few times and checked it out. So, I'm not sure of their PB differences, but that's okay. All right, so both it looks like ThisIsNotJake actually had a death in Factory that I missed.
Yeah. I also had some like ad blocker stuff going on, so I missed a little bit of his run, so that may have been it.
Yeah, I had that too. That was weird. Twitch is like
Fabinni going for the
swag
for the
strap
last number
with the
swag.
lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just by that, I'm already very curious to see what else he goes for. Just by the light swags. All right, so Fabinni is already at this point a room ahead, so it looks like the execution is just a little cleaner up to this point. At the moment, though, obviously it's extremely close still.
Yeah, it amounts to a 6-second difference, which is really not that big of a deal. Also, Bar0ti in chat noted that Jake died in the laser room, so
Jake died in the laser room.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been there.
Oh, I've been there. That's when we hit the reset run button.
Yep.
Unfortunately, you could do that in a tournament, I guess, but
yeah, but you lose. So.
Yeah, you would lose. Oh, Fabinni getting caught. I think he was going for Bar0ti too? Or did he just mess up on the roll? He was going for it, okay. That's the first attempt for Bar0ti in the tournament then. Okay.
And actually, BB1, even Fabinni's BB1 was kind of daring. Like, he did that jump right at the
he dies to the security camera.
Fabinni getting trolled by the security cam.
Jake taking the lead now with, oh man. The first door death of the day. Oh, that is tilting. I'm sure Fabinni is a little tilted right now. It's okay.
Oh, that's too bad.
Both of the runners having some trouble in club. Club can be super tough, and Fabinni also not resetting. I think Fabinni is a little mentally damaged by that. It looks like he's struggling a little.
Yeah, which you really can understand. Like, club is the first level where things can really, because not a lot happens in factory or hotel, but club, like, things can happen. And Fabinni going also for the easy strat here in club 5. Interesting.
All right, sorry about that. I just gotta go for a second. All right. Oh, Fabinni bottled. He didn't go far enough to aggro this guy. Oh, and he's missing the bottle throw again. Oh man. Okay, so Fabinni is. You can definitely tell the door death got to him. You can definitely tell. His decision making.
Yeah, we're not looking at a.
Is suffered a little bit. That's the thing. This is why I think one of the best things you can do is no reset runs, which if you're preparing for a tournament, but just in general as well, because you have to learn to accept when something goes wrong. If you are always resetting when something bad happens and you first of all, you're almost never going to PB, especially if you're just starting out. And you're playing less of the game because you're resetting more. And you, thanks for the follow, HDLS. And yeah, so, and your mental state, it's, when you reset, like, you're clearing your mental state. You're starting with a fresh new run. If you aren't allowed to reset in a tournament setting, you can't clear your mental state because you're not used to it. You know, you're used to resetting when the run goes bad.
Absolutely, absolutely, and this is something that, especially when you're starting out, and again, I don't know if Fabinni is starting out. I'm not sure what his PB is, but if you're starting out to learn a speedrun, like, never reset, because there's always stuff to learn. There's always stuff to sharpen up later in the run. You know, once you're going for like world record times and stuff like that, obviously you're gonna reset a lot more. But even then, you have to force yourself to finish a run every now and then, even if it's not going to be world record. Like, I've seen world record holders for some of the most competitive games ever just continue that runs just so they get some late game practice.
Yeah, that's very true. Just a heads up, also in the chat, I just posted the Google spreadsheet with all of the runners' PBs that are participating today and in the tournament in general.
Zeporian says, bad club and god tier slaughterhouse, big brain. Hey, that's, yeah, that's how it goes sometimes.
I remember club was the first run in the game that I got like IL strats for. That was the first like IL #1 that I got. I grinded hard just to beat Killer for it. Sorry, on a little tangent, but Fabinni dying to the lasers too. I think Fabinni, he just needs to slow down a little bit, go for easier strats. Right now he's trying to go too fast.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all about consistency, not fast strats in a run like this.
And this is why I really like, by the way rolling works in Katana Zero. Like, the fact that you have to do it on a tempo and not just mash as fast as you can.
Yeah.
I think that shows a lot more skill than just, you know, how fast you can press a button.
Oh, definitely. And also, I think it really, like, it helps you learn the game better because everything you do is at a set tempo.
Yes.
It's really nice, and there's just such a high skill cap just with how well you can like do perfect rolls, you know, and even more to an extent with crouch rolling now. But yeah, like you can tell if you're off today just by your rolls. Yeah,
exactly. You will have those days where you just miss more rolls and you're like, okay, this is not my day. Jake, by the way, going for some really safe, quiet strats. I wonder if that's just how he plays it, or if he knows that he's ahead and he doesn't need to risk it, because he like did the casual strat in Quiet 2 of going up and using the smoke bomb.
Yeah. Looking at all of Jake's strats, I think he just goes for safer strats in general. So right now, this is a run. It's someone with consistent, easy, slower strats versus someone with high variance, aggressive strats in Fabinni. So I think this could be... These guys have totally different play styles right now.
Yeah, it's interesting to watch. It's like the turtle and the hare, you know?
Exactly.
Slow and steady wins the race. But I say that actually Jake had some issues with V, and he actually, like, that really cut down his lead. He's still in the lead, but not by nearly as much as he was during some parts of Studios. So
Beanie just had a really bad death in Mansion, and he's having some trouble.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, that was close. Okay, I thought he was gonna die again. Yeah, I saw the trouble in V. I think that was just I think it was just I don't know, was it a big issue? I thought it was just like a little slip ups here and there. I don't think he died in V, did he? So right now,
no, he didn't. But yeah. So go ahead.
First replay skip. This is not Jake. Good job. Right now it's 3-11 deaths, and even though he misses the Molotov as well, but even though he resets, he chooses to reset. I think that was savable, but yeah. So even though it's such a big death difference, the times, like, it's still really close. Let's see if Fabinni is able to get replay skip. He does not get it.
I actually think my streams are a bit behind yours because
yeah,
I only now saw the replay room.
Oh, that's kind of far behind. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no way to have like perfect, even with Streamlink, to have like a perfect sync.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets off sync. All right. Oh, this is not Jake not going for perfect cones, or not even going for the cones at all. So they are both on Moto. Oh, you know what? I kind of messed up and I don't have any audio playing. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's get some audio from This Is Not Jake. Oh, barely dodging that car right there as well. So I'm really curious to see how this helicopter goes for both players right now, because this can make or break the whole run right now, depending on if they nail the helicopters or not.
Yeah, it's actually still very much at the point where a single helicopter death will completely flip this. So let's see how Jake does.
Yep, he's getting to the rockets right now. Okay, decent RNG. Nice, he was able to pull that through. He did miss the deflect though. That is big. If you're that close up on the deflect, I don't think.
Yeah,
Fabinni
that in
dies
itself is like 15 seconds.
Yeah, Fabinni missing the first deflect, but it wasn't that big of a deal. All right, so Fabinni
missing the second one is a much bigger deal.
Yeah, because you can just instant reset. All right, Fabinni as well, getting to the RNG rockets. Okay, good RNG. Let's see if he gets the deflect. He dies on it. Oh, no. That could be the final nail in the coffin right there. That is a huge, first of all, that's a huge reset point. I think any runner, if they die right there, is going to reset most of the time.
Unless you're like specifically going for like tournament practice and doing no reset no matter what runs, then that's a reset point, like no question about it.
And like we mentioned earlier, the more likely like you are to reset on a loss or something, the less like it's gonna be harder to reset yourself mentally, you know? He's gonna be feeling the pressure now, especially because those mistakes, they add up. And the urge like to throw away the run, you know, it's just like it's there, but you can't do that in a tournament setting, obviously. Yeah. Still though, anything can happen. Jake really going for super safe slow strats, and Fabinni can have the opportunity to come back just through the difference in strats, depending on how well he's able to execute them. All right,
but despite that, we're still looking at Jake going into Dragon at this point. And interesting, I'm always interested to see what strats people use in Dragon, because Dragon is like, to me, it's one of the whoa, that was a close one.
Yeah.
To me, this is like the first place where you need to go to advanced strats, because I actually find the advanced strats not really that much more difficult than the basic ones, except in the final room where, like, I guess we would call this the expert strats.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually agree. I think dragon strats aren't too difficult to learn. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Sorry. So Slaughterhouse is being started for Jake. This is not Jake, so I don't know who it is. And Fabinni is just one full level behind at this point. Slaughterhouse notorious though, and Fabinni is going for the fast strats in Dragon, so it looks like he has them down.
Yeah, and doing well so far. No deaths yet.
Yeah.
Although this is looking okay.
Wait, he's going for Dragon 4, the hard one. Okay.
Okay, let's. I'm curious. Let's see how this goes.
Oh no, he died on the shotgun guy. He needs to go for easy strat at this point. Yes, he does it. Okay, good job, good job. That's important to go for. And he's. I
mean, it's okay to go for it first, but if you can't do it, just and Fabinni really having some trouble here. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Jake really pulling ahead in Slaughterhouse. Died 3 times, which is unfortunate, but it is Slaughterhouse after all. Interested to see what he goes for here.
Yeah. I think your analogy was really good. The tortoise and the hare. We are seeing it play out in real time right here.
Yeah, very much. The problem is, this is all good and well here, but later on, Jake's gonna have to face off some people who have very good PBs, and this won't fly anymore. Like, you can't do these strats against like one of the cherries or anyone like that.
Oh yeah.
Name dropping some of my friends here in chat.
The hottest names of 2021. Okay,
the cherries.
Fabinni was he's having a little trouble here, but he is honestly making up a little bit of time. He is having issues right now in Slaughter.
Getting crushed. Sometimes you crush others, sometimes you are the one who gets crushed. It is
very
what it is,
true,
folks.
Very poetic. All right.
I am an artist after all.
True. And this is not Jake going through bunker right now. The nerves could be. This is where the nerves get you. You're at the end of the run. It's this huge gauntlet. I'm expecting to see mistakes here. It's just all about how much he can minimize the mistakes and how well he can recover from them.
CherryNomad in chat says, you either get crushed or live long enough to see yourself become the crusher. Very true. Very true. And I do appreciate the Dark Knight reference.
Fabinni rolling into the lasers there. I don't think he needed...
That's just a choke. That's just a choke.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but understandable. He like, poor Fabinni, he actually had some of the most tilting deaths you can get in this run, and it's very hard to recover mentally.
Mm-hmm. And you can see the effect all the way back from when the door got him. So
yeah. But I mean, kudos on sticking it through.
Yeah. This is not Jake having trouble with Bunker 19. This is really hard to pull off strat. Okay, he finally gets it on the 3rd try.
Yeah, this is definitely a room where you can die, die several times, even in a PB attempt. It's definitely not an easy one.
And yeah, like I said, Jake is having a lot of trouble with Bunker, which is to be expected. These are the hardest levels in the game. The pressure's getting to him, and there's still the potential for a comeback very easily.
Getting knocked down the stairs, really having a lot of trouble in Bunker 2-1.
Bunker 2-1 it's happening. This is one of the hardest room for new players or hardest levels in general for one of the new players, or for any player. Sorry, not just new players, but for new players, any mistake is devastating, and you can easily lose a lot of time.
You might even argue it's worse for advanced players, because advanced players doing like the fast strat, they are in a lot more danger than anyone else.
Oh yeah, for sure. Getting through Bunker 2-2 very cleanly though. So right now, this is not Jake. The game is him to lose, or is
his to lose. Yes.
His to lose. Yes. Man, I'm having a lot of trouble speaking right now. That's okay.
That's what you get for talking to a foreigner all day. I'm infecting you with my mispronunciations.
No, your English is better than mine. Okay, Fabinni dying in Bunker 110 to the turret.
110. It has. I don't know. Bunker 110 can definitely be a problem too, even though it's not usually one.
A lot of the door is really like awkward for a lot of people to get past. It's a very hard, like, little part in that room.
To balance getting past the camera, but also not getting hit by the turret, you need to like have specific type of movement there, and that can be a bit finicky. It's not, you know, the hardest movement to pull off in the run by far, but it is something that can be problematic.
Yeah, and it's tight in the way that just like if you go up a little too far, or if you don't go up enough, it's not going to work. Either the door won't open, you're still going to be in the camera, or the turret's going to shoot you and you die.
Yeah.
So, Jake pulling it off with a 1937.
Do you have his PB on hand?
Yeah, it's on. I posted actually in the chat. There's a command that gives you a link to all the PBs. This is not Jake. Actually, just PB'd. Congrats.
Oh, nice. Very, very nice.
Yeah.
Round of applause. Corgi Paper asks if there were any replay skips. There was actually. Jake got a replay skip. He was the first and only replay skip in the tournament so far, at least in our pool. I'm not really sure how how it went for Keaton's.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, compared to like what a time differential we had at some point, this could have gone a lot worse for Fabinni. So Fabinni ending with what looks to be at 21-10.
Yeah, 21-10, around there. Yep, 21-10 on the dot.
Yeah, I know this stuff. I know this stuff, folks.
GG to both runners. Yeah. Grats.
Yeah, GG. Let's get him in here. Let's get a recap from everyone.
All right, yeah, we can do that. Hey guys.
So GG, folks. How are you doing? How are you feeling?
Oh fuck! Super nervous, man.
Yeah.
Super nervous.
Yeah, we could see that, but you pulled through, and it was great to watch. So thank you both very much for running. How are you feeling, Jake?
Good. I feel good. I hate the helicopter. I hate fast slaughterhouse. I wish I'd ever tried. Other than that, it was pretty good. I fell apart in bunker, but no, whatever.
Yeah,
it was an interesting.
Still, it was a really good run. This is a PB for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Congrats, man.
Very good.
Congrats,
good.
Man.
It was interesting to see like the strats you guys would go for. It was really like an instance of like BigNoNo said like the tortoise versus the hare. Fabinni, you were going for some high risk strats, and Jake a little safer, and it looked like they paid off in the end. So we'll see you guys again though. This is a double elimination tournament. You always have at least 2 chances. I'm going to move you guys into the waiting room, and we will see you guys again. Congrats, Jake, on the win again.
Yeah, thank you. This was really entertaining run to watch.
All right. Okay,
and,
stream.
Should I keep posting channels in the
Yes, please
chat?
do. That would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, so everyone please follow these
amazing
really cool runners. Both of them showed a lot of potential today, no matter the results, and yeah. All right. We have begun.
Starting.
At least I think so. I don't see Logz starting.
I think Logz has a lot of delay on their stream because they put delay on their stream, so it will be a little. It will be pretty delayed, but that's okay. All right.
Okay. So, yeah, actually, don't really know a whole lot about either of these runners. I know Logz is pretty new to the community, has been advancing pretty rapidly. Haven't really been following.
So
yeah, go ahead.
Logz PB is 17 minutes 42 seconds, and Percy's PB is 26 minutes 39 seconds. So, just based on PB, Logz is expected to win this, but you never know what can happen in a race, so we'll see. Especially when Logz dies in factory. Oof. That was a huge death. And I remember last time we had this stream, this was a huge tilting point for people. If it happens once, you can potentially just get in a feedback loop. And Logz is in that right now. Oh no. This is not good for Logz right now. They've died 3 times in Factory 1-4.
Imagine dying to the factory gunners 5 times in a row during a race. I couldn't imagine that happening to anyone.
Yeah, it has happened before. So they're trying to play it safe, and this time they get it. So Percy already has a huge lead, and yeah, so it's all up to Logz to make up the lead. So
yeah.
And so yeah, technically at this point, I don't know. Actually, the PB difference is pretty large. Even if Percy was not able to make any mistakes, I think Logz has a lot of wiggle room. So, and Percy is having some trouble in club, a lot of trouble in club. So this is one of the hardest movement sections for a new player to learn, I feel like. And they're going for like the casual strat right now, and they're playing it way too safe. And yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You need to. The thing people have difficulty with is that second jump. Like the cones of vision of the guards are kind of weird in that they notice diagonal vision more than they notice like vertical movement. So if you jump in a diagonal, they're much more likely to see you. So you need to like know where to jump straight up and where to not, and that's like a big part of the know-how of the game at this point.
So just with that one room, Logz already caught up and is neck to neck with Percy.
Neck to neck.
So yeah, it really is just like it's people getting a huge feedback loop, and I'm gonna attribute it to like a feedback loop of just dying over and over, and I'm just gonna attribute it to people not doing no reset runs. And
Apoxa just castigating everyone for not doing enough no reset runs.
Well, I take responsibility for this community's progression because I made the
As
tutorial.
a moderator.
No, because I made the tutorial. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. you actually have so many claims to I don't know, parenthood or something over this community. Yeah.
No, I guess, but it's all in good faith or good fun.
And good
but
faith.
Yeah, of course, I do actually really pay attention to people's runs, and I nitpick the fuck out of them, and I can tell if they watch my tutorial or not, and then I silently judge you. Just throwing that out there.
or loudly. That can happen as well, folks.
Yeah.
But no, I can say from experience having Apoxa around to help you out is very, very valuable. It certainly helped me a lot over the. It is getting to be years, isn't it? God.
It is. Wow, this game it's getting old. We're all boomers.
Yeah.
Glass broken. Can you run in hard mode? Yes, probably. Hard mode will not be today though. It's going to either be tomorrow or next weekend. We'll still allow people to enter into hard mode for sure because
it's like 4 people now,
yeah,
and now two more asked to enter. So
well, Glass broken.
We might actually have to give it its own day.
Glass broken is Zacho, I think, is the one who asked to be able to join. So I think it's just one more.
Oh,
person.
Okay.
But yeah, Glass broken is a great Katana Zero runner, so I would love to have them.
One of the goats. Didn't Glass Broken have world record at one point?
Yes.
Yeah. At any rate,
I think they have the world record for Dragon Mod too.
Oh, that might. No, Cherry has the record for Dragon Mod.
Oh sure. Yeah, Cherry did get that, huh? That was kind of recently, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
Giving you a chance to practice. I mean, maybe we'll have to see how fast this goes. Yeah. But in all likelihood, it'll be its own day because I don't see ourselves like fitting the rest of these runs and also hard mode.
It's going to be most likely its own day. Yeah, and just just to clarify, the reason I didn't want to make a schedule is, or I didn't want to have a schedule is because there's going to be people disqualified or that aren't able to run. There's going to be commitments that change. There's no hard feelings for that. It's going to happen. So that's why I didn't want to make a schedule by each match. So it's kind of open-ended when everything's going to happen, but we just have to roll with the punches with everything. So
you gotta run with the punches to get to what's real.
All right.
If we're already talking about like singing very old songs on stream.
Yeah, I don't even know that one, so.
Is that from the last century? It actually is from the last century. Now that I think about it.
Oh, Logz going for the laser swag strat. Okay, and Percy having trouble on space too. I think the runners went at it in different orders. I believe so. I don't know exactly how they're lining up.
I was too busy singing Van Halen to notice the runs. But yeah, Logz getting to, I believe, the end of studio ?
I think they're about to head into. I think
going to the lobby.
They're going to lobby. So Logz is heading to the lobby. Percy is heading into quiet. So there's at least a 30-second difference right now. At this point.
No, the one gunner survived. That's really unfortunate with that. And Logz getting dying there would have been devastating. So.
Yeah. Now you're ahead of me.
Percy actually doing pretty well in quiet too. Nice.
Oh, one thing to point out is Logz is 10 seconds behind just on the timer. So this time difference is actually a little bit bigger than it looks like.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So 8:07 Logz going into mansion. Let's see when Percy gets there.
So Logz, after their unfortunate factory, I don't think they've had any more unintentional deaths besides BlueCrystal. So they're playing pretty good right now. So at this point, the tables have shifted. It is now Logz Logz race to lose. So Percy having a lot of trouble with the V fight. This V fight is one of those things where until you know how to do it, it's really hard for new players.
Yeah, it's interesting. In every speedrun you have, well, not in every speedrun, but in many speedruns you have those techniques. Really nice use of the flamethrower by Logz, by the way. You have all these techniques that seem really precise and hard to get at first, and then once you learn them, you'll almost never screw them up. You'll almost always get them right. But
replay skip by Logz.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So that's the second replay skip for our side of the tournament.
So yeah, get your lottery cards filled up on that one. The Katana 0 lottery.
And by the way, I just want to mention, after this game, we're going to have a short intermission break, and we're going to pull in, key in, and we're going to give each other updates on how the run's going, and we'll give everyone a chance to go to the bathroom, get water, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, honestly, the tournament, kind of not focusing on the runs that much this one, but sorry about that. But I just want to say the tournament right now is going. We're already, I think, ahead of like schedule technically, so we might actually be able to get to some loser brackets games today, depending on how fast it goes. Because we are.
And also,
sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was just gonna say we have 25 viewers right now, which I believe is more than we had last time, which is very nice.
Yeah, I'm super appreciative to anyone that is coming out, participating, or just watching. I want to do more of these. I want to do this more often now that I have the ability to, and it's always a lot of fun. And I love seeing everyone come out and participate.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to say, like, if I can get sentimental for a moment,
of course.
This is a really, like, this is a small community, but it's a really good community. People are super helpful and nice to each other, and I've been like focusing on some other runs, even though I still run this game. And all I'll say is it's really don't take that for granted, because having like a very nice and wholesome community like this, that's not always the case in speedrunning.
Yeah, big shout out to the moderators of the community.
our masters, the moderators, yes.
One thing to note, I don't think Percy knows that he's able to reset in Mansion on Moto for faster load times between levels, so he did not watch my tutorial. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like super cheeky today, but it's okay.
Really do watch Apoxa's tutorial if you want to learn this game. Like, it's super. I don't know. It's really weird to me, because I always look for tutorials, but I know some people, when they learn speedruns, they just kind of wing it for a while. Which I guess I appreciate the spirit of I don't know, ingenuity, independence, but do watch the tutorial. It's very useful.
Yeah, and Percy had a really unfortunate death in Moto on one of the melee guys, and that really set him back a bunch of time too. I think Moto and Doom are, well, they definitely are the two most punishing parts in the run, and
yeah, absolutely, to die in like. It's very rare that you'll die in Doom once you like know the run, but if you do, then it's bad. Yeah.
And Logz heading into Dragon Tape. So they're at 12 minutes 54 seconds. So yeah, it's still a 10-second difference. So this difference is really huge right now. Not a great death right there in Dragon for Logz, but honestly at this point it's entirely. Like, Logz has to mess up pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion unless Logz suddenly makes a bunch of really huge mistakes.
I guess there's always like the slaughterhouse crash.
Yeah.
That is really unfortunate that it happened to Quinn. Fortunately, it wasn't in a situation where it would have cost her the race. And yeah. I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of thinking to myself, what happens if it does cost someone the race? What we are gonna do about it? We should probably think of some if it happens. And
so I was gonna say, well, actually, let's maybe discuss this offline, because I don't want to say the wrong things. But yeah, I have some ideas about that.
Okay. Yeah.
Either way, Logz going for the single cycle and gets it. Yeah.
I'm really happy that most runners are going for single cycle. It used to be a thing that like no one went for, and it's actually not hard to get.
No, it's not hard at all. The only thing that you need to, the mistake a lot of people make is to Logz. Apparently, rebinding keys here. Interesting. I wonder why that is.
Key rebind.
But yeah, yeah.
I think they're doing it for this strat in Slaughter or something, it looks like. Oh, no. Oh, they actually survived that? Okay. I'm really
That was tight.
I'm really curious what Logz is doing right here.
I can flex too. Watch my tutorial. I have a really, consistent way of doing the hard strat in Conveyor Belt that gets it, almost every time. It makes it super easy.
Sure. And I want to read something in chat that Yisk pointed out that single cycle got so much easier when we figured out slashing on the conveyor belt is faster. Yes, that is very true. Very good point. We boomers, we got to remember the roots. We got to remember where we came from. Before we knew things like slashing on a conveyor belt were fast.
Yeah, and I also want to read another thing in chat. Ship Go Sync says, I heard the mods are stinky. I believe this is correct.
No, that is wrong.
I don't want to, spread any false information, but I believe that is the case.
Yeah, this is another instance of big media lying to you right now.
And the MSM.
Real quick, I just wanted to, I'm really curious what that live key binding was. I'm gonna definitely ask Logz what that was about, because I'm sure there was some reasoning behind it.
Yeah. It was too specific to not have a reasoning, yeah.
Yeah. Inari the 69th. KZ Boomers in chat today. Indeed. Speaking of KZ Boomers, Inari 69, what is up?
Really, getting all generations of Katana Zero runners in here today.
Today,
very good.
yeah.
Very cool to see.
Today is the day when all generations of KZers can unite together and make fun of each other.
Very much so.
Interesting strat that Logz went for, Bunker 110. I don't know if I've actually seen anyone go for that strat. And Bunker 2-1, okay, nice.
Damn, first try. That was
nice.
Smooth. That was super nice.
Yeah, we have to remember Logz is a sub 18 runner, so I think they're 1742 PB, so they have a lot. I mean, to get to that point, you have to have a lot of mechanical skills, so it's always really cool to see Bunker 2-1. I think that has to be most people's favorite prims.
Yeah, it's definitely very, very cool to see. It's annoying to practice, which is why I don't do it yet. But
one day.
Yeah, it's one of the flashier techniques we have for sure.
You know,
strats, I should say. Oh, and a really unfortunate death for Logz on Headhunter.
Oh,
that's indeed a shame.
You know what? Their run after Factory was amazing, actually. Though, not a single mistake, not a single death after Factory and Club. I believe there might have been one there, but if they hadn't had that early Factory, they and that death right there, they probably would have PP'd this. Cause,
yeah, a few unfortunate chokes in the beginning and the end, but very solid mid game. And honestly, in my experience, like the mid game is what really gets you in Katana Zero.
Kano is here. Logz finishing up the run with the 18. Oh, they're kind of not finishing the run. I guess they're kind of flexing a little bit, but
a little bit, yes, a little bit. But yeah, 18:29, sub 18:30, not a bad run by any stretch.
Yeah.
1
minute.
Really cool.
1 minute, like less than 1 minute away from your PB in a no reset run. That is very, very strong showing, honestly. And, yeah. If they can keep up the consistency and not get a little behind in the early game, I think they will. They have PB potential, and everyone in the race definitely has PB potential. But yeah, Percy as well is on PB pace by a lot. Technically, we'll see how he's able to navigate through these bunkers.
Yeah, actually, we honestly. It's kind of borderline, but we might have to engage the 5-minute rule here. But
yeah, I don't know how I feel about cutting them off in the run unless it gets to 5 minutes, though. To be honest, because
oh no, less than 5 minutes, definitely not. No, yeah, I agree. Like you always like. Here's the thing: if we had an ideal world, I'd let everyone finish their runs because it's. Even slower runners, you want to see their entire run. You want to see where they're at. It's just time constraints. Like if we get to a point where like multiple people have, because we had someone with I think like a 50-minute PB at some point.
Yeah.
So if it gets to something like that, it's a bit of a problem.
And I just want to point out the crazy bunker 1-9 strat that Percy went for. It looks like his stream
I completely missed that.
Yeah, he actually went down the bottom path. It looks like his stream's having some buffering issues. I hope it's not.
Oh, I'm actually seeing it's fine still. Maybe just because of the delay. He's having some issues with Bunker 110. Actually getting
he's
the
so
first
close.
part. Yeah, the first part going really well. Actually having some difficulty in the second part, which
That's
It's weird because that's like the easier part of the room, but there you go.
I think it looks like a problem where he just doesn't know like how to do it. I mean,
yeah,
it's like he just doesn't know where to roll, right? Yeah. So having some trouble, and we have to remember Percy here is he's on pace to PB, so like he's feeling very pressured right now, and like as anyone would when they're on PB pace.
Oh no, the shield guy! Oh my god, that was I was. Oh no! I was tense right there, man.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah,
he made it through though.
Yeah, a lot of players, in the beginning have a lot of trouble with the shield guy. Oh, he's like stumbling his way through, but he's getting through it. It's like very close. Yeah, but a lot of people have trouble with shield guys in the beginning. They're very annoying for new players to deal with, and potentially more experienced players as well.
Yeah, I still get in trouble with the shield guys every now and then for sure.
Yisk saying that 2-1 is faster than mine. Oh, Yisk. This will never get old.
Yisk is from the days where we didn't have stable seeds, so you had to really like tread carefully in Bunker 2-1.
Yisk is from the days where he refuses to learn how to roll bind. So he just S rolls, so he has to use a different strat for Bunker 2-1.
Fair enough.
Much love to you, Yisk.
And yeah, really, some close calls here with Headhunter, but so far, I mean, at Deathless Bunker 2 is
he's having so much trouble. There he goes. Okay, and he is on PB pace. His PB is 26 minutes. So
let's do it, guys.
Let's do it. And he's just making the 5-minute cutoff, so I think we'll let him finish this, even if it gets a little bit by it. Even if it gets a little past
for him. So
yeah. Nice. That is a 3-minute PB by Percy. If this is accurate, and we'll ask and confirm.
And this is the best case scenario for me. Like one of the runners won and the other get a PB, so everyone has something to be happy about here.
Everyone's a winner.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
Shall
move
we
the
pull
guys
in the runners?
Yeah.
Oh,
hey, Percy! Congrats on the big PB.
Yeah, that was
thanks.
Awesome. And
Logz, congrats on the win in the race. Very nice.
Thank you very much. You did good. Nice PB.
Yeah.
Many thanks.
Logz, you definitely had some PB potential there. Like with a better factory and a better headhunter fight, you would have been a shoe-in.
Yeah, most of your run was crazy.
Really
my stop is a full minute and 10 seconds ahead of my PB right now, so I'm just like waiting for that PB.
Very good. So yeah, really nice performance by both of you. Both of you have a lot of potential going on. Anything you want to say before we move on to some intermission and discussion?
Not really. Good luck everyone else in the race if you're competing.
Watch my channel SFM Deluxe Español where I upload animations. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, very cool. Feel free, by the way, Percy, to drop a link to your channel in the Twitch stream in the chat so people can look at that there.
Yep. Right, and I'm gonna move you guys. So I'm excited as always to see CherryNomad play. They're one of the front runners in the tournament, so I believe CherryNomad crouch rolls. Yeah.
CherryNomad really excellent runner. Actually, not kind of new, not as new as some of the people we see in this race, but relatively new still. Really talented, really climbed through the leaderboard very quickly.
No, wait, CherryNomad, don't turn off the screen shake, please. Wait, please don't turn off the screen shake.
Disqualified.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cherry, we need to make a stipulation against that. Yeah. Oh, Jake having the Troll Terry. By the way, there's a very consistent way to get rid of Troll Terry. If you don't know, it's just to like press right a bit. Okay, they're turning off screen shake. Cool.
Yeah.
If you press right a bit after you slash up on the upper left corner, that guy never goes downstairs. So just a cheeky tip for all of you. But yeah.
I guess I'm going to make a rule now. Please do not have 1,000% screen shake.
That'll teach us. No, you gotta say no screen shake, because some smartass is gonna do like 999% screen shake.
Well, don't turn it up past 100%. I'll just say that. If you want to have screen shake, if that's your preference, you can do that. I'm not gonna say no screen shake, because I know Circles, he ran the screen shake, but like, yeah.
I don't know. I think you're being a bit too accepting of differences, but that's up to you. I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah, but both runners now in the last room of hotel. The problem is I can't quite tell the time difference because the streams are very, like, one of the streams is super delayed for me. Okay. So Cherry is actually
Cherry had to pause and turn off settings. So
yeah, right.
If you look at the timer, CherryNomad's actually like around 15 seconds ahead of. Well, he's behind, but it would make him 15 seconds ahead, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yeah, very very. Oh, and Jake getting the death at the very end.
Yeah.
Of the camera, not dying to the camera, dying to the gunner, but dying there is super painful.
Yeah.
Dying at the end of a long room, really not something you want to see.
Yeah. As long as it's not the door, though, like that is super unfortunate when that happens because you have no control over that. Kind of.
And this is where I think like there's a difference in approach between people speedrunning. Mm-hmm. Some people hate, and I'm one of those people as well. The worst thing, the things that tilts them the most is to lose a run or to lose time to something that's out of their control, like just bad luck.
Yeah.
Some people actually hate it more when they lose time to their own bad execution.
CherryNomad, unfortunately missing both bottles.
Yeah, losing a bit of time there, but still ahead by quite a lot at this point.
Yeah. And yeah, I think that's an interesting discussion that we could have. I think we've kind of had that discussion before, actually. I'm going to turn on CherryNomad's audio. Sorry, I forgot to do that. But, yeah, I think that is an interesting discussion that we could have is, what you said, the RNG versus own personal execution. Like, I don't know, I'd almost fall under, like, personal execution, but, like, because this game does have very little RNG, so it's kind of hard to compare it if you're using this game in particular, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the only things, I guess, there's replay skip, and I guess bunker 2-3 shotgun patterns. That's the only place where RNG can screw you over, and you really don't have anything to do with it, do about it.
Like helicopter, I guess, but technically I don't think there's an RNG pattern in helicopter that will always kill you.
Probably not. There's always something to do, even though like in some cases it's really hard to do it. Like
I wonder if it's
in some situations.
Like I wonder
that would be interesting to see.
Yeah. Like I'm curious if ASCII actually like put that in. Like, so, CherryNomad in a sticky situation here? Okay, gets through that. That's always scary when you're molly. I think almost everyone has missed their molly using that space 2-strat today, though.
All the time. All the time.
Yeah.
It is, honestly, it's a bit more exciting to miss it and have to deflect. It looks cooler, too, but...
It's very scary, but yeah.
It's very scary, yes.
So this is not...
Meanwhile, we're seeing...
Yeah, this is not Jake going through Doom first, it looks like, while Cherry is doing the now known to be faster route of going space quiet than Doom.
Yeah, faster, but it's still wrong. It's still wrong to do anything but quiet first.
I think quiet first is the most strong. I think we can all agree on that.
At any rate, yeah, Cherry now barreling through Doom 2. Not much to say here. Interesting to see how Jake is going to treat Space 2. In general, we saw Jake kind of pulled through on his last race by being very careful, and against a runner like CherryNomad, that's, like we said before, that's just not gonna work. Like, you can't play it safe with CherryNomad and still have a chance, you know?
Very true. And I'm curious to see if Jake decides to go for some harder strats, or if he's just going to go with what he knows best. Honestly, I don't know what I would do in that situation. I think I would probably just go with safe and consistent, and unfortunately just hope that CherryNomad isn't consistent, which I think CherryNomad's very consistent, so...
Yeah, I know that in my race with Cherry, I think I did go for broke, because it was kind of those... one of those go big or go home moments. Then again, I also lost that time to, like... multiple deaths to the gunners in factory, so you know.
Oof. Yeah, it's interesting to see people getting stuck on that part. I think there's something about the race that makes that particular mistake happen more often. CherryNomad messing up on V a couple times.
I mean, I also think it has to do with experience, because the gunners are not difficult, but there is something subtle to the timing there.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you don't have it down, you're likely to reset on that lot in, like, your own PB runs.
Yeah. It is a very big reset point for... I mean, if you die there, it's a reset. I think everyone would reset there, honestly.
Yeah.
Alright, so they're both in Mansion, so they are both in the same level, but Cherry is probably around, well, you have to remember that there's a time difference, so I'd say he's around 30-40 seconds ahead right now. But he is having some small execution errors, while ThisIsNotJake has been steadily and consistently pulling off his strats for the most part. Oh, having a little bit of trouble as I say that, but... CherryNomad is honestly just blazing through Mansion right now. He is flying past it.
Yeah, this is, by the way, CherryNomad when he says he's rusty. He's just...
Replay skip?
Is he?
Nope.
He actually is on sub 17 pace. Like, very, very much so.
Yeah, has CherryNomad had any mistakes so far? Like, besides, like, the V fight was sloppy, but I wouldn't classify it as a big mistake. Yeah, ThisIsNotJake going for the very slow strat for this room. He's gonna...
Like, he did... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, sorry, keep going.
I was just gonna say, CherryNomad did have, like, that miss on the Molotov in Space 2, but yeah, other than that...
True.
Nothing you can really call a mistake, and nothing that really slowed him down much.
Yeah, and no replay skip from ThisIsNotJake either.
Oof.
So, oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, both on Mansion still. Moto, yeah, unfortunately there's not much to say on Moto, but there is potential for a lot of time loss if there's just one slight miss up, and he almost misses on the melee guy. You get some of the second slash.
I've been there.
Yeah, we've all been there.
But yeah, we're talking about a cool, like, I don't know, minute and a half difference at this point. Minute and a half, something like that.
I don't think it's quite that big of a gap, actually.
Isn't it? Maybe I'm reading it wrong.
It's like a minute at most, I think. But
yeah, fair enough.
Oh,
and Jake doing some swag with the cars,
but not going for the cones.
Cones before swag, my friends.
Cones before swag. Very true. So
let's see what's.
That was super scary RNG. CherryNomad, that was great execution. That was probably one of the worst RNG patterns you can get compared to your routing, and he still made it through with great execution. Very well played.
Not a beat lost there, man.
Yeah, that was a little scary. Okay, and he goes for the hard China 1, and he gets everything. Nice. This is where you can really see like the execution differences. Like the strats that Cherry is going to be pulling off versus Jake after they got to Mansion is just too big of a difference. Like just even if they were both playing perfectly, well, even if Jake was playing perfectly and CherryNomad still makes quite a few mistakes, I think at this point it's just the execution difference is just too much.
Yeah, it's not gonna. It's definitely. I don't think we're in for an upset, but Jake can still put up, you know, a good show. And hey, Jake.
Cherry.
Oh my God, Cherry.
Cherry's scaring us a little bit. Oh, Cherry. Dying a little bit.
Cherry doing hard mode stuff. What the hell is that?
He's pausing. I think he knows he like accidentally did the wrong strat.
He did hard mode reflexes. Oh my God. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so Jake, you know, he PB'd the last race. He could PB again, because even that was with quite a few mistakes. And, yeah, we could still see some cool stuff.
And, sure. I am going to kind of make an example out of CherryNomad right now, just for future reference. I am going to try to get people to not pause or type in the chat during the runs, because we want the runs to get through as quickly as possible, but we want them to be as close to as time as possible, because the more more of an in-game time difference it makes it harder to compare the runs. So
yeah, and it's cool for like what Logz did was absolutely fine, because that was speed
part
tech,
of their
and
strat,
that was like how yeah. So we absolutely don't want to ban stuff like that, and I don't think we want to outright ban anything, but try to like keep that stuff to a minimum, because it does mess things up a bit. All right, and this is
this a hard strat that he's doing? I think it is. I don't know what CherryNomad.
It's a weird strat. I've never seen that before.
He's doing the hard strat, I think. I'm not quite sure. I think that might have been hard strat. I don't know. He's probably getting his strategies mixed up right now.
That almost looked like actually like a casual playthrough. I am.
Oh, he's doing no dash dragon. That's what he's doing. I didn't even.
Oh my God!
I
Really?
Didn't think about that.
Ugh, disgusting.
Yeah, it's not the hard strat yet.
So yeah, Cherry very much not on sub 17 pace anymore, but still ahead by a lot. So yeah, let's you are at the very least going to see some interesting things out of CherryNomad.
Yeah,
if nothing else.
Some interesting strats coming through. He didn't use the smoke there in the conveyor belt room. Well, not the conveyor belt room, but the
Slaughter
4. Yeah, and
one of the rooms with conveyor belts. Yeah.
I guess that's I don't know if this strat's gonna work. Okay, he kind of had to wing it, but it worked. That was a little scary, but so yeah,
if
honestly,
you're Nomad, you can get away with that thing.
Jake is still on Slaughter. Jake's on a pretty decent pace for his run.
Yeah, it's not as big. It's not as big of a difference as you might expect at this point. And
Cherry's having issues in Slaughterhouse as well right now.
By the way, what Cherry did there, that's absolutely fine. If you want to just pause to like catch your breath, and you know calm down, that's absolutely fine. That's actually something I recommend doing even in a normal run. Like take advantage of this run's very, very good IGT, which is also something you can't take for granted in a run, and pause like judiciously, but do take advantage of that.
So CherryNomad going into bunker, 15-10 on the timer. We're gonna have to pay attention to where ThisIsNotJake is at when he heads into bunker, just to kind of see how far it is. So Jake,
interesting strat from Jake.
Yeah, he's definitely doing safe, slow strats, but I mean, if you think about it, just in that room, he gained like 30 seconds over Cherry because Cherry was having a ton of problems with that room.
Yeah, I think he's going for I think he's going for PB potential over like winning the race at this point,
and
which might be the way to go.
Yeah. This, I mean, he's technically on sub 20 pace right now, 16:20. So it's a minute 10 difference as of them both going into bunker.
Yeah. And like he PB potential is very low for Jake at this point, I think, because
1953 is his PB.
Yeah. Like around like if you do really good bunker 1 and 2, it's around 3 minutes. So I don't know, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it is really tight, and CherryNomad is definitely. I can tell the rust. He's having problems executing some of these strats later on in the run. Going for the slow strat in. Okay.
A casual strat, no, Cherry.
He's having some issues. I think he's just going. He's trying to finish the run at this point. He's taking this slow as well. I don't think he usually goes for the fast bunker 2-1 though. It has been a while since I've seen. So if you look at the death count, Cherry is up 1 death, and he's still quite ahead. So, and he's had some pretty bad deaths. This is just a matter of the strats that they're both using.
Yeah, and movement. CherryNomad has like some of the better movement in the community. Like he's very good at the rolls and such.
Ooh, Jake having an unfortunate death. Yeah, I don't think the PB potential. I mean, it's there. It's actually very possible for him to still PB, but it's gonna be tough.
It is, and he needs to untilt himself a bit for that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know.
He could still get like a low 19.
I feel like Jake seems to have pretty good. I haven't seen him tilting. Like his deaths have been very consistent. Cherry going for.
Yeah, I guess that's right. Second try bunker 110 really isn't too bad.
Cherry going for the casual hunter.
Oof, Cherry actually getting like showing us all the special headhunter attacks that can happen.
Yeah, usually. I didn't even know for the longest time that she had a grenade attack. So.
Yeah, same. I knew, but I thought it was just in hard mode.
So.
And Cherry's gonna end this race with an 18:26, 7, 8,
18:28. Nice. So I can't remember. Jake, did he have a PB in his last run, or was that someone else?
Yeah, Jake had a 19:37. Well, someone else also had Percy had a PB, but Jake had a 19:37.
So I don't think he's going to be able to PB, but it's gonna be close. Yeah, it's going to be really close actually. Oh, I think he might PB.
He might PB if he doesn't screw up the door. Yeah.
Nice. So 2 PBs, 2 runs, possibly. Okay. It looks like
it's gonna be really small. It's gonna be like a 2-3 second PB, something like that.
Nice. Still, congrats.
1 second PB.
Congrats to Jake for the 2 PBs. Only runner to do that so far. All right. Let's pull...
Yeah, so let's pull him in and see what's up.
Yeah. Hello, guys. GG on the runs. Jake, another PB, I think, right? I believe so. And Nomad showing us some interesting strats. Nomad doesn't have a mic, that's okay. If you guys don't want to say anything, it's fine. Nomad says he literally forgot how to do bunker. He made the strats up on the spot.
Yeah, we kind of... That was the point in run when we were like, is this the same guy still playing? Or...
No. Right. I think.
Sorry, CherryNomad, if that was a bit harsh, but yeah, we could tell that things were a bit less smooth there. But yeah, still a really good show from both of you. Congrats on the PB, Jake, and yeah, I'll be still both runners still in the race because we have losers brackets, we have CherryNomad going forward.
Yeah, so we will see you guys again. GG to both you guys. I will move you guys and we'll get started on setting up the next race, and we will see you guys shortly.
This should be interesting to see. Controller versus controller.
Yes, both of these guys are some of the best controller players in the community as well. Zeporian being second fastest with a PB of 1651. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm reading Zerclips is 1659, so he's second fastest compared to Zerclips, and Calzone was 1722. So just based on PBs, this is going to be a very close run.
Yeah, once we get into the races where both runners are in the sub 18 territory, it gets really good. This is like where the runs are at their best, I feel.
Yeah, because I'm assuming they're going to be using like extremely similar strats. So we'll be able to see exactly like just exactly how good they are executing those strats.
By the way, people in chat are pointing out that there's actually Zeporian actually has a 1651.
Oh, okay.
So actually tied with Zerclips for fastest controller runner. So
is it this? It's not the same to like milliseconds though, is it?
I don't know.
That would be.
But I think we can agree that when it gets to milliseconds, it's not like a big skill difference.
Oh, but we need to know the number 1 versus the number 2.
True.
Nice.
Zerclips bit him by frames.
That's cool. Maybe we'll see a grudge match in the tournament. That'd be interesting.
Maybe. I would love to see that if we can actually get to that point.
All right. Oh, so CalZoneZone appears to be crouch rolling because he did just get stopped right there. So I don't think Zeporian crouch rolls. I could be wrong. I think he might actually crouch roll. Yeah, it looks like he is. And both going for Baba-Booey 1. And so far, no big execution errors. So they're, dare I say
they are a second neck to neck.
Neck to neck.
They actually are a cool 1 second difference past Baba-Booey. So yeah, this is nice. This is a nice and tight match, folks.
Oh, you know what? Looking at the actual in-game time though, it is around a 5-second difference. So I think it's actually a lot closer than it looks like on screen.
Oh really? I saw 2:15 and the 2:16. Maybe I missed something. Let's look again when they get past Club 2-5. So I see 3:02 Club 5 exit from Zeporian, and yeah, 3:02 from Calzone Zone as well. So neck to neck it is.
Neck to neck. So 3:15. Okay, yeah. So yeah, they are very, very close right now. And so far, no major mistakes or anything. Maybe just some small minor executions still. But of course, we're still in the early stages of the game. At this point,
I gotta wonder.
Yeah.
I gotta wonder if this was like an on-site race and we could actually like perfectly sync both their runs. Would this be one of those situations where like it almost looks like a duplicate of the same same gameplay, you know?
I love when it lines up like that. Unfortunately, with like stream delays and everything, there's always going to be like loading times for different computers. There's always going to be a difference in game time, though. But
That just means we gotta make one of these tournaments on site at some point.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think I missed the on-site part of what you said. Sorry, but yeah, that's it. That is true. On-site, it's coming 2023.
Yep. After we're all vaccinated and every problem in the world is solved.
Yes.
For sure. Bit of a Zeporian kind of having a hard time there in Space 1.
Yeah.
Not really getting that all too smoothly.
Oh, Calzonezone accidentally rolling. You can see the nerves for some parts of the races for all the runners so far. And I think that was a little bit of a nervous thing of rolling the wrong way. But he did gain some time over Zeporian. So I think they are like very close right now. I'm avoiding saying the word.
I'm actually... Oh, yeah. Actually... Still 1 second difference, coming out of space.
How
Let's see Zeporian's quite 1 second.
1 second, yeah. So yeah, and I think it's gonna be a while before. Okay, I'm gonna mute my stream because I'm gonna have my dog barking for a second.
Oh, my dog's in chat for Apoxa, if you may. But yeah, both runners doing really well so far. This is as we knew this would be a good race to watch coming into it, and we have not been disappointed thus far. Yeah, okay, so a bit more of a difference. There's like a 2-3 second difference right now between Zeporian and Calzone.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Wow, they're very close. Hollow Knight typically has discrepancies in races as well. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's probably a hard thing to fix. So, did anything happen while I was gone?
No, they're still maintaining a very, very tight, very, very small difference. It's now like at 2-3 seconds, but it's still extremely close.
Cool. Oh, this is a great link that Logz posted. Here is a multi-Twitch link you can use to watch both of our streams at the same time. So you can watch 4 runs all at the same time. KZ sensory overload.
Yep. And you can, if you want to go mad, you can use audio from both channels and like hear all 4 commentators at the same time.
Zeporian just had a huge death. That
is so unfortunate, and he's a bit tilted now.
He's having trouble. Oh, and that was really close. Okay,
Calzone 706 going into V. Calzone now 7 seconds ahead of him.
Yeah, and now the streams are almost side by side.
Yeah,
they're very close now. So, but we have to remember right now that Calzone has a very substantial lead, especially when you're getting into this time, like into these times for the runners, their PBs. Any second is, not maybe 1 second, but like 5 seconds or so. That's a whole room at some points in the game. So,
yeah, of course. There's a thing where the better your times are, the smaller the difference. It's sort of like comparing to your sum of best, you know, like if you're a runner in like the 20 minutes area PB, then maybe your sum of best is like 2-3 minutes under your PB, but then you get to like sub 17 or around sub 17 and it's only like 30-40 seconds.
I will say though, despite the death, Zeporian is still like, his movement is still on point. He's executing things well. He's not letting it get to him. I think it's been like it's been something I've noticed watching Zeporian in races. It's he seems like pretty tilt proof. I don't know if he is a no reset practitioner or not. And replay skip from Calzonezone. That's gonna put him even more over
because they actually narrowed the difference to 5 seconds, but now it's gonna be 8. So yeah. Zeporian really gonna have to pull out all the stops to pull ahead here.
And Zeporian is He's really consistent. So if anyone can do it, definitely Zeporian. And it's all on Calzone not to make any mistakes. And because you gotta remember here, Calzone is technically the slower person if you're looking just at PBs. So
what's Calzone's PB again?
It's 1722, I think it was.
Right, yeah.
1722, yeah. So just by PB, it's almost 23-second difference.
Which isn't necessarily that significant.
It's not,
but,
definitely in a race.
Yes.
Yeah.
On paper, it's definitely a difference.
So they are both in moto right now. These guys are... Calzonezone is actually almost playing out of his mind right now. He has not made a single mistake. He's gotten replay skip. He's been playing...
Zero unintentional deaths so far.
Exactly, yeah. And, I mean, these runs right now are both very consistent, both technically on
I was so
PB
sure
pace.
he's going to eat that melee from the bike, Ricky.
I missed it.
All right. Helicopter for both guys. This is where things can get flipped very easily, so both runners are going to have to focus here.
Zeporian getting through
Zeporian
it.
getting... Yeah, pretty good RNG.
Missing the deflect.
Oh, they missed the deflect. No.
Calzonezone getting the deflect. That is huge right now. That is not what Zeporian wanted to see at the moment.
Yeah, we are now talking about a 14-15 second difference.
Yeah.
Which is enormous.
Calzone is going for the slow China 1 strat. Zeporian will go for the fast one. This will make up quite a bit of time if he's able to execute.
He doesn't have a choice.
Yep.
He's gotta pull out the advanced stuff
just
now.
from that, he gains about 3 to 4 seconds. So that right there is huge for him. So
they're now on my side. They are now completely aligned. So we can see live.
Not for me.
Like a 13-second difference.
Zeporian missing the statue throw. Okay, that's a reset that he doesn't want right now. Oh, it's like I don't know who to watch. They're both like any single mistake, anything that they slightly mess up can change this run right now. Okay.
That's what, and this is why you really wanna you really want people in these races to have close skill levels, because that's when it's... I mean, that's I guess true of any race, but especially in Katana Zero, like you see the strats one after the other, and everyone has like their small nuances that you can see in that situation.
Both having very
14-second difference.
Chinatowns. Okay.
Yep. Both played really well. Both maintained their times, so we're still looking at 14 seconds.
Both of these runners are on amazing paces right now. I mean, 12 minutes and they're already like through. Oh, Calzone having an unfortunate death there. He's gonna go for an easier strat. Zeporian as well, dying in the same place. Okay, so they both just canceled out each other's mistakes. Dragon 4, Calzone is going for the hard strat. He gets it.
So does Zeporian.
They're both nailing these strats, guys. This is
so
crazy.
Good, so good.
Okay.
They both have a slight, very well. Calzone has a slight sub 17 chance at this point. Zeporian not so much.
They both have sub 17 chances.
You think so? All right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna do the math right now.
Zeporian actually going for the hard slaughter 3 strat.
Yeah. And it's weird right now because if you're looking at these side to side, Zeporian looks like he's ahead, but we have to remember he's 10 seconds ahead, behind, or he's ahead. But it's so hard to explain. But right now, Calzone is in the lead.
Basically, we've created the time paradox.
Zeporian's going for a little easier strat. They are entering the room same time together on my screens now. I think Zeporian lost a little bit of time in there. Oh, Calzonezone going for the BigNoNo strat, and he dies on it. No, that is huge.
No, you should have looked at the BigNoNo tutorial a bit more closely because you're not slashing up at the correct time.
He's going for. He's abandoning the BigNoNo strat. He's going for. Okay. Slaughterhouse claims another victim. Dies. Slaughterhouse has claimed another victim, guys.
Yeah, now Zeporian has a huge lead, and it's almost. Oh no. The conveyor belt chokes.
Everyone's favorite room. This is probably the most tilt-inducing room in the game. I'll just say like what the nuances I'm talking about are. The way to get this room consistently, you have to like go all the way to the right in the room below when you move the switch, and then you have to slash up at a very specific location that's like slightly to the right of the door, and you need to slash up, not diagonally. And if you don't do either of these, bad things could happen. So it really requires a lot of consistency, and it can be very tilting when it doesn't and he throws the bomb in the wrong direction. Okay, I think it's unrecoverable at this point. CalZone just
it's pretty much a done deal at this point.
Oh man, I really feel for him. Slaughterhouse is just one of those levels.
This is the unfortunate. Another run slaughtered.
Yeah, add it to the count. Well, it's not my run, so.
Yeah. to the community count. We mourn
count,
all lost runs together.
True, very true. I actually I feel the pain that CalZone has right now.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, I think everyone here, when you're like watching someone else's Katana Zero stream, you're never, I don't know, it's never jealousy. Like, you always feel bad when someone doesn't get a good run going, because we all want to see people like rise through the ranks. It's not about ego, about like maintaining your own place in the leaderboards or anything.
Exactly. And Zeporian right now is a little sloppy on his execution. But unless just something like unprecedented happens, I don't see Zeporian losing this at this point.
Yeah, this is a done deal pretty much. And Yisk saying in chat, I don't know about that. I'm always jealous. Yisk, if you're so jealous about people beating out your run, you could always come back to running this game. Like, there's nothing stopping you. We would love to see you back.
We will welcome you with open arms.
All right.
You fall through on the floor, but that's really not negligible at this point.
Sorry. Yeah. No, there's nothing that can happen anymore. This is like the final boss. We're talking about the done deal, which is a shame, but that just shows you like how at this skill level how volatile the runs are.
Yeah.
Because you get a few bad screens and something that was super tight, and even like CalZone had the advantage at some point.
Yeah.
And Zeporian with a 17:07, an excellent time.
Very good. Zeporian.
Yeah, I think the best time we've had so far. At least in this pool.
Yeah, Zeporian is just shaping up to be very consistent. As I had stated earlier, I think.
Oh yeah, he got a 17:07 last time as well. Cherry Jam points out. Yeah.
You literally cannot be more consistent than that. Getting 17:07, a very respectable time, twice in a row. I mean, that's scary, dude. I would be scared if I was going up against him.
Yeah, Cherry Jam is saying that, but just to put it in perspective, a 17:07 is still like top 20. So definitely a good time.
And I just want to point out that Zeporian just majorly clutched the rest of the game. Even if CalZonezone had only died twice out of his 8 deaths in the room, and Zeporian still would have came ahead with the W. He did not make a single mistake after Dragon Tape, so very good showing. GG to both runners.
Still, also an 18:04 is still a pretty damn good time.
It's a really good
time.
Both
did really well.
Yeah. Let's pull the runners in here real fast.
Alright, yeah, so good, really good runs from both of you. CalZone, unfortunate about Slaughterhouse going wrong there, but both of you, like, you're incredibly close for a lot of this race. And actually, up until that point in Slaughterhouse Calzone, you were actually quite a bit ahead. So,
oh wow,
yeah. This was a really good showing. This was a really, really fun race to watch. So, thanks both of you. Do you have anything to say?
Just thanks so much for organizing the tournament. It's a lot of fun, and congratulations, Zeporian.
Yeah, and I just want to remind you, Calzonezone, you're not out of the tournament yet. You will move on to the losers bracket, so you do have a chance to come back and possibly get revenge.
Yeah, and with that level of gameplay, you're definitely not out of it in my book.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna move you guys to the tournament waiting room and get the next match started. Again, really good runs, and we're going to move you over now. Yisk saying he's not feeling very confident, but I have faith in him. He's gonna pull out some crazy stuff.
This is a real old money versus new money kind of match, isn't it?
It's an S roller versus a non-S roller.
Oof. Battle of the rolls. What's Bar0ti's PB?
Let me check on both their PBs real quick. Yisk's PB is a 17-minute 49-second, and Bar0ti is 16-minute and 50 seconds. So, yeah, Bar0ti is number 10 on the leaderboards.
One of the up and coming runners, really.
Yeah, so I think they just recently, maybe like in the last couple of weeks, got their first sub 17. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Bar0ti is probably a lot more is not as rusty as Yisk is, so we'll have to see how it plays out. But yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how consistent both the runners are.
Yeah, they came out of factory with pretty much the same time, but that doesn't mean all that much at this point.
Yeah. Yisk is using a little bit of screen shake. Disqualified? No. Just kidding.
Uderness in chat is saying no pets. Yeah, sadly, we have not had any cat petting yet. Expect that sort of thing from Cherry Jam. He does really like doing that.
Yeah. How would you feel if your opponent petted the cat against you? Would you take that personally? Would you feel disrespected?
I have had an opponent pet the cat and took it very personally. Not only did Cherry Jam in our race pet the cat, he pet the cat 5 times.
Yisk just accidentally resetted.
Yeah, that was oof.
Oh man. Okay, he's having a lot of issues. Sorry, I kind of cut you off there.
No, that's fine. That was poor Yisk.
Yeah, that's
really
brutal.
with the chokes here. I think we've all been there when we just like instinctively, because you want to have the reset key accessible for when you need it, but we've all like instinctively reached for the reset key when we shouldn't have, and yeah, we all know that pain.
Yeah. So unfortunately, that's gonna put Yisk at a huge disadvantage off the bat that honestly he can't afford. So
yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But what can you do?
Yeah, we'll just have to see it play out. Both going for Bobby one and
and
yeah,
Yisk with the classic death in Club 3. That death can actually like it's not uncommon to die there because you kind of need to slash in the right place between like the two bunched up gunners and the one in the back. And it can be a bit precise.
Yisk having a lot of trouble in club, rolling into the lasers. He actually got his bullet he accidentally deflected the turret instead of killing the gunner, which I think messed up his pacing right there, which caused him to roll into the lasers accidentally. So yeah, Yisk is having a lot of trouble. He is going for the top path, but he gets stuck on the door, which is going to cause that to not work. It's very timing specific. And yeah,
it actually doesn't like Club 5 Advanced isn't. It doesn't have the reputation for like being the hardest strat, but if you get that, there's so many bullets in that top room.
Yeah.
That if you don't position yourself correctly, you're just going to die over and over again.
it is very, very easy to mess up, unfortunately. And yeah, I think so Bar0ti is finishing prison as Yisk is going into prison, and he also is around 7 seconds faster than Yisk, just based on game time.
Yeah, so we're already looking at over a minute difference here.
Exactly. Bar0ti, very, very good showing so far, though. I'm excited to see how the rest of their run goes. I think this is the first time I've ever seen them play. So, be interesting to see what strats they go for. And, I mean, it looks like they're going for the standard, like, risky sub-17 strats. So, I mean, they're obviously confident enough to go for the hard stuff.
Very much so, yeah, very much so.
Oh, this is a lobby input on the elevator. Unfortunately, that's gonna probably cost him the run. No, Yisk is just struggling in general. To be honest, you can tell that he is a little rusty, and like he said, he would probably be.
Yeah, it's yeah, what can you do? Katana Zero is so... Like, I don't know about anyone else. When I play this game, it's like a lot of the stuff I'm doing is so instinctive. Like, I thought about it. A lot of the timing of the slashes and stuff like that is actually something that I don't think about anymore.
Yeah.
But you do have to be precise about it. And it's like almost an out-of-body experience. Which to an extent happens in all speedruns.
Yisk.
Oh, man, that was almost good. That's a shame.
I think what's happening is Yisk is going for strats that he isn't quite comfortable with. Because I think anyone who's failed that strat would know that happens if you fail that strat quite a lot. If you deflect the bullet, it hits the background like enemy in the background instead of actually killing the gunner. So I think Yisk is correct in that he has to go for riskier strats, but unfortunately the execution just isn't lining up.
Quinn in chat is saying, "Shake my head, Yisk. Imagine having screen shake on." That's right, kids. Don't do screen shake. If someone tells you to try screen shake, say no. Not even once. Screen shake.
Yeah, the difference at this point, I'm honestly gonna go ahead and say it is probably insurmountable. Unfortunately,
yeah, not just that, but I'm gonna say we're probably going to have to pull the 5-minute rule on this one.
Yeah,
which is really unfortunate.
So when we pull the 5-minute rule, I'm not gonna pull Yisk out. I'm just going to I'll let him finish the run, and I'm not gonna like disrupt his run in case he wants to continue it on his own. But we will pull Bar0ti out and start the next game.
Yeah.
If it happens, I'm not saying it will. You never know what can happen, so.
You never know. You never know.
So far I'm really impressed with Bar0ti's gameplay right now. I don't think
smooth. This is yeah.
Oh, that was a little bit of an error there, but I think that might have been like the first actual like execution error I've actually witnessed from them. I'm sure they have made some kind of small errors, but I haven't really seen it very much. So
yeah, and honestly, this is the kind of gameplay you should expect from a sub 17 runner. Sub 17 is just, you know, that's where you get into the highest level of Katana Zero speedrunning.
It's the
like the next level after that.
It's the sub club, baby.
Yep. That's like the only step after that is literally being last number and
replay skip too.
Oh, that's.
You know what's funny? I could. Oh, he resets before he gets the katana. Oh, that is unfortunate.
No.
But I was gonna say it's almost funny. I can like almost tell if they're gonna get replay skip or not just by the way their mouse moves. I swear. Like
really?
You can tell
That's
how
interesting.
Yeah, like I don't know, you can tell how fast they're like mashing by the way their mouse moves.
Interesting. Interesting. That might be worth looking into, actually.
I don't think it's like the way your mouse move makes the game do it better. I think it's just like the intensity with which they're mashing it, because they're mashing their buttons, and it's going to involuntarily make their mouse move. And the faster and harder they mash, the more the mouse moves, like makes unintentional movements. But yeah.
By the way, really unfortunate death for Yisk there in the first room of mention, just getting shot down by the gunner as he slashes down. That is very unfortunate.
I gotta remember to turn on audio. I'm sorry, I've been forgetting to do that quite a bit.
Quinn in chat is saying, unfortunately, many have trouble getting past the requirement of being last number to get world record.
Yes.
This is true.
Very true.
Many of us have tried and failed to be last number.
Oh,
actually,
big death from that was a huge death. That's like a 10-second time loss right there, possibly from Bar0ti. Yeah. Sorry, you can continue what you're saying.
No, I was just saying, I think many of us came into the run and like tried to just like, oh, I'll just look at the world record run and do everything that's done there, and that's like, no, you can't just go and do that.
Funny, I don't think I did that. I don't even think I watched the world record for a while. I just just watched the tutorial, because I came into
that's
it
because you did the smart thing.
True, but I came into it with the mindset of like, which I don't know how many people go into with this mindset of that I want to speedrun this game, so I'm just gonna casually go through it and then immediately watch the tutorial and learn how to speedrun it.
I've that's pretty much my attitude these days, except I try to do like more than one casual playthrough. Like, I believe that the most important thing for a speedrun is to actually be good at the game, and you need to like do several casual playthroughs for that, just to get used to the movement and everything. That's just my perspective. But you've gotten further with your method than I did, so maybe I'm wrong about that. At any rate,
sorry, I was kind of, I don't know. There seems to be some like issues with pool 2 matches. So I was reading stuff.
Oh yeah, you can, if you want to deal with that, I can just do commentary here and.
Oh, it's fine. I'm just asking Keaton for a quick update. Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah. So we are seeing Bar0ti still with only 2 deaths in the entire run. Really impressive at this point. Yep. Looking like a sub 12 out of Chinatown.
He's going for this strat. Nice. That's such a
great the Apoxa strat. The Apoxa strat.
Is that the Apoxa? I don't think I made that up.
No, you didn't invent it, but you're like the one person I see very consistently use it and get it, because like I tried to get that strat so many times, but it's so precise. It's really difficult. I do a much easier variation on that in that room.
Gotcha.
But yeah, 11:44 into Dragon Tape. Really good pace.
I always love watching.
Honestly, PB pace.
Nice.
Always love watching what?
I always love watching how people do Dragon, because like everyone does it subtly like almost everyone has like little subtle things that they do differently, and it's really like, of course they do that throughout the whole run, but you can really see like kind of the personality shine through in Dragon just because of how like optimized it is. But people will still do slightly different strats or different ways to do the strats, and it's really cool to watch.
Yeah, it's just so like Dragon has such good mobility to it.
Yeah,
like Dragon
really
is such a cool strat, which is why we got Dragon Mod. Oh, that's such an unfortunate death for Yisk. Just poor like just didn't really get the good timing on the deflect. But yeah, that's why we have Dragon Mod. Unfortunately, Dragon Mod is a bit undercooked, so but I am excited, like, when we get the DLC to see if we can get more dragon levels, because then you'd have like levels made for dragon, and that would be the coolest thing, I believe.
Yeah, I
Bar0ti
think
with a very interesting,
the interesting
kind of
strat.
slow. Yeah, it's definitely slow than like the most advanced stuff, but it's actually.
It looks
like it's not that slow, and it looks
yeah.
like it'll be probably a bit more consistent.
Yeah, it looks like a decent like intermediate strat. Oh
Yeah.
No, that was
Oh
unfortunate.
no.
Okay, just take your time, Bar0ti. Cool down a little bit. Okay, they got it. Very quick
up to
recovery.
now,
Cool.
Yeah. Up to now, I was gonna say this was actually PB based for Bar0ti. I'm not really sure it is anymore.
No,
it's not.
It is, no.
But
it's not sub
it's still
17 base.
Yeah, it's like low 17 is like the best this will go.
Yeah.
Which is still a very good time. Meanwhile, Yisk going through Slaughterhouse.
Yeah. To be honest, I've been missing a little bit of Yisk gameplay. How has he been doing in the later parts of the run?
Actually, some of it pretty good, but some of it pretty rough. Like, look, getting to this point, like 15 minutes into your run is definitely not good, but it's not like the worst ever, you know? Like, this is definitely not a player who doesn't know the run at all. Just a matter of Yisk, you know, getting back into it. And now's as good a time as any to get back into Katana Zero.
Yes, we want to see the sub 17. The people want it. The people need it. Come on, Yisk. Don't let us down.
Yeah. I want to see my sub 17. Jeez, I really need to get back to this. I'm just learning a new speed. Oh, and he gets crushed. Yisk dies to the conveyor belt crusher, the most tragic of all conveyor belt deaths. But he does get it second try, which is,
cool.
You know, not bad. Not bad second try conveyor belt.
Yeah, having a 4-death Slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse, I think everyone can agree, is one of the hardest level, probably the hardest level in the game.
Oh yeah, by far.
Yeah.
Septerna in chat says, Yisk is such a cool guy. Yisk is indeed a cool guy.
A cool dude.
Been the Katana Zero, him and Kainlaw kind of been the Katana Zero speedrunning community's ambassadors to places like GDQ and DSA, so we owe them a lot in terms of exposure of the run. Pillars
of the community, honestly. It's a shame they don't do as much runs as before, but I as well don't do, you know, there comes a time when you gotta move on, so until the DLC comes, then I expect everyone to play again.
Yeah.
Bar0ti having a lot of trouble. Okay, yeah, I think they're
Bar0ti, actually kind of losing it a bit in the latter half of the run.
I noticed their mouse was shaking a little bit. I think the nerves are getting to them, especially towards the latter part of this run. And you have to remember, they don't know where their opponent is, and they're making pretty big errors right now.
Oh no, Bar0ti missed.
Yeah.
This is This
is really bad for Bar0ti.
This is actually horrible. It's so disappointing because, man, we've all had that when we thought we got to the end of Bunker 2-3, and then you can't go through to the end of the level, and you realize you forgot an enemy from the start. Oh my god.
Bar0ti taking a step back, playing it really slow. He just needs to finish the run. He knows how to do it, so he's got it now, I think. But yeah, because the pressure is really high in this race. I think most players probably don't know where their opponent is at all. So it can be kind of stressful if you aren't sure. So sometimes you have to wage you have to decide what strats are worth going for, and what's worth, if this strat is worth going for, or if it's too risky, you know.
I believe the English idiom is hedge your bets. But yeah, absolutely, because you know. But both of these runners have a reputation, so you can't count them out. If you're blind and you don't see what happens in the other side, you can't count either one out. So Bar0ti,
hold on. Yisk is trying for the advanced bunker 2-1. He's not going for Isfiske. What's even the point, Yisk? That's named. It's your name.
That's yeah. I mean, this is we were all hoping for Yisfiska memes in chat, and this just completely ruins it. So very disappointing. Yes, very disappointing.
Yisk pausing, taking a step back. Yeah, we got a little bit of stream going on.
Oh my god, it's streamception.
I will.
But yeah, Bar0ti ending with a 1755. Probably kind of disappointing for them because of just how strong their run was up until the late part. But still, sub 18 is a pretty damn good time. So, yeah.
Yisk, I think Yisk is refusing to go for his Fiske, but Yisk, you need to do it. You need to, man.
How does can everyone put the how does the meme actually go?
Oh, I have to look for it. I got it. I got the copy paste. I got it, guys. There we go. Yes, getting past bunker 2 on.
Incredible.
All right. So, you know, Yisk is he's still pulling off a pretty respectable time. Well, I'm assuming he's not going to have too much trouble here. And, I mean, it was looking, I mean, he has 45 deaths, but, like, honestly, it's still not a terrible run. I mean, he gets to the end. Okay.
Oh, the meme again. Okay.
He picks up the cleaver. That was smart of him. And just
that's a backup that not anyone would have thought of. So despite the time being kind of rough,
most people use that cleaver. So yeah, most people wouldn't
have thought of it. So
well, yeah,
I'm saying an over 20 minutes PB runner probably wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah, I agree. That was really smart of him to think about. But I was just gonna say, in most runs, the cleaver isn't there because they use it on the shotgun guy, or is it? Yeah, shotgun guy at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But either way, like this is still, you know, obviously over 20 minutes isn't a great time or anything, but you can tell this guy could do a lot better if he was more practiced.
Yeah. GG Yisk. All right, let's pull the players in here real quick. Hello.
Hey, folks.
Congrats on the run for OT. GG Yisk. Any things you want to say about the run?
It was a really good run.
Okay. We were disappointed you didn't go for Isfiske.
We posted the meme in chat and everything.
Oh no. I can go back and do it now if you want.
Yes, actually we would love that. Please do that for us.
Restart the race.
I'll showcase to everyone on stream what Isfisk is.
Yeah.
Is Fisk a race?
Everyone get your copy.
Is probably not a race.
Get your copy pasta ready.
So if can people see this?
Yeah, you're live right now, but
I'm live. Great. So this is a very vital strat if you're ever gonna run this game.
Mm-hmm.
You need to know about this strategy. It's I mean the results speak for itself.
Yeah.
By the way, Apoxa, are you showing this on stream? Because I'm not seeing it on my end.
Oh. Sorry, now go.
Now go? Oh, come on. Come on. Alright. Can I go now?
Yeah, you can go, sorry. Alright.
Can I even do Isfisk anymore? I'm so washed I can't even do my own, like, really stupid strat.
Okay.
Oh, this is not how you do it.
Right. There it is. It's the bait. This is it. It's so glorious to watch. I love it every time. Oh no, it's Fiske. Trace.
It's Fiske fail. But this is like from the pre-stable seed days, right?
Yeah, I used to do that strat before stable seed.
Is it because of stable seed or is it because of the S roll though?
I mean, it's both, honestly.
Okay, cool.
I did actually lab out a strat that was very similar to the current advanced bunker 2-1.
Mm-hmm. Is that the one you were doing?
Like back in the pre-stable seed era.
Oh, gotcha.
Where I would roll down and just go like, yeah, pretty much like we do now.
Gotcha.
But I never got it to work. Shockingly enough, might be because I'm terrible.
Or because it's not stable seed. Yeah, I saw you were going for the new bunker 2-1. I don't know if is that something new you're going for, or did you go for that before?
No, I just figured I might as well go for it, right?
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna lose either way.
Gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was something you usually did or not. All right. I think we're gonna get the next run set up. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Yisk, you will still have another chance at redemption, and Bar0ti, you're moving on to the next round in the winners bracket. So we will see both of you guys again. PB comparison right now before we get into the run. So DangNabbitJones with a 1650, same as Bar0ti, and Logz with a 17-minute 42 PB. So yeah, if we're just looking at a PB perspective, DangNabbitJones has the edge, so it will be his game to lose, I suppose. But as we all know, in a run, a no reset run, anything can and will happen. So
yeah, and any difference that's like less than a minute, and especially when we look at these very high level runners, when you're high level, you're using all these very risky strats that you might not even try to do in a race, and B, you might very realistically fail in a race, and it's really wide open when it's that close, I feel.
Oh yeah,
and
definitely.
Yeah, and as I was gonna say, DangNabbitJones kind of not really new to the run. Actually, has been running the game for a long time, but actually hasn't been part of the community for a long time. Actually, only recently joined the Discord and everything, and started streaming, and it was really cool to see him. Like I watched all of his initial streams when he was getting set up and when he got his first sub 17, and it was really nice to watch. Really very quick learner, very quick to improve in the game.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched DangNabbitJones really play before, so I will be interested to see exactly what strats they go for. And of course, even if you do watch them play outside of the tournament, they could still use different strats, so.
Yeah.
So, to no one's surprise, they are both neck and neck, more or less. I believe.
Neck in neck.
That was good. Official BigNoNo ASMR stream after. We're gonna host him. And yeah, so both going Bobby 1. DangNabbitJones is already like 3 seconds ahead though, which is just execution wise. He does have slower loading times, so Logz will look like they are ahead.
Oh, that's actually a good good catch there. I didn't even notice that, but yeah. That's why the like when you look at these races, the best thing to do is like keep a mental note of when each runner goes into a specific room and compare according to that.
Ooh, Logz opting to go for the slower strat in Club 4 and kind of not executing it extremely clean. Oh, big death by DangNabbitJones, top of Club 5.
Yeah, he was actually 4 seconds ahead, but now he's probably a fair bit behind just because...
Actually, still 4 seconds ahead.
Oh, is that true? Okay, my bad.
Yeah, so even though Logz is just going for the slower strats, and they missed the bottle throw. Okay.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, still 4 seconds ahead.
Yeah. So, I don't think Prison's gonna make or break the run. So now time to go to our stream sponsor today. Just kidding, we don't have a sponsor.
We are, however, willing to be sponsored by very specific things. Like we're not completely corrupt in that we won't get sponsored by like a game company or a peripheral company. But like if the Jack Daniels Corporation wants to sponsor me, I would be absolutely down for that.
I feel like you'd be a good representative for Jack Daniels.
I am like probably my body is mostly Jack Daniels at this point.
Really? I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to get you some.
And the Ibanez Corporation, Elixir, the string manufacturers. Who would you get sponsored by Apoxa if you wanted to become completely corrupt?
ASCII Soft.
ASCII Soft.
No. I honestly I have no morals. Anyone that will give me money, no.
Fair enough. That's the ultimate gamer attitude to have, I suppose.
Logz having
and a bad death for Logz.
Yeah. Logz
Space
is
One.
I think
Space One, my friend.
I think they are looking a little shaky on some parts. It looks like they might be a little nervous. They know their execution isn't perfect right now, so I think it might be getting to them. A lot of, honestly, so much of it is just like a mental state. These guys are really close together, screen by screen.
Yeah.
But DangNabbitJones is like 8 seconds behind in game time, so we will have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, they do have like 8 seconds apart now, and DangNabbitJones and Logz both really clean Space 2, and Space 2 like very much. Yeah, DangNabbitJones has a very snazzy, quiet one. I like the way he does that.
Yeah, that's Last Numbers version.
Oh, is it cool? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it actually saves time or not, but it looks really cool because you're skipping the camera. It probably saves time, but I'm not sure.
It saves it a tiny bit, I think. If it saves anything, it saves very little. It's mostly just for swag.
So as this run goes on longer and longer, the in-game time difference will become larger and larger, just because DangNabbitJones does have a slower computer, so there's going to be longer loading times. So every room transition, the time difference will grow. So at this point, they're 10 seconds apart, but by the end of the run, it might even get anywhere as close to 25 seconds, 30 seconds. I'm not quite exactly sure. It's just an estimate.
Yeah, and that's why, like, I do want to point out when we say the 5-minute rule, that's purely in-game timer. Like, we're not gonna cut off your run if your computer is slow and and that's why you're behind.
And so far, we haven't had to even implement the rule at all. So
yeah, I am. I
really do hope that we don't have to at all, because I mean, it's unfortunate that we have to. That we have to have that rule, but it's honestly just a last resort thing, so we can get things moving as smoothly as possible.
Yeah, it's a sort of thing where like we just all have like our real lives that we need to take care of. So
whoa, speak for yourself, man. I don't know about you.
Okay, fair enough. We're gamers. We don't have real lives, but no, the thing. It's really like at some point we just got someone that had like I think a 50-minute PB. So, you know, putting someone like that ahead of someone who has 20 minutes, like, are you really just going to sit there for 30 minutes and watch the run? So, just to make sure there's nothing like that.
Yeah. And I want to point something out that happened in the last room before V fight in studio that I always love to see, because you can really tell that they're very experienced. So DangNabbitJones in the room before the strat that he does, there is a door bug where you can open the door and it will open the door and just phase right through an enemy, and it happens there quite a lot, and you can tell by if they're ready for it and they can respond to it. You can tell how like experienced they are with the game. And DangNabbitJones did get the door bug, and he was able to respond instantaneously in the situation that it happened. So I always love seeing that.
Ooh, and a bit of an unfortunate death for Logz, but not too terrible. Yeah, that cost me a lot of runs, that that bug, and I think too many of us. And yeah, like you said, it's one of those things where you just have to adapt, just like the smoke bug in Chinatown.
Yep.
It's the sort of bug that we're hoping gets fixed. But
replay
for now...
skip by Logz, nice.
Ooh, yeah, nice.
Let's see if DangNabbit gets it. Nice, 2 replay skips in.
Oh, let's go.
Runners, good stuff. You love to see it. You really do.
Very nice, very nice. So I wonder what sort of time difference we're gonna like. Neither of these runners on a actually they're on a decent pace.
They're both on pretty decent paces. Like still technically sub 17 pace from both runners.
For Jones at least. Logz, I'm not sure, but we'll see.
Yeah, it is kind of hard to... I don't remember the cutoffs for sub 17 exactly anymore, but if you're going into Chinatown before 11 minutes, it's still sub 17able.
Really, 11 minutes? I usually say like, I don't know, 11.3x is probably your cutoff for sub 17.
11:30?
But it could be...
Dang, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah,
I know.
Be wrong.
If you go sub 11 before Chinatown, that's a good run. Like right. that was my cutoff for like if it was a good run or not when I was grinding for 16:30, sub 16:30.
Fair enough.
All right, Logz getting to helicopter fight, and DangNabbitJones as well. Oh, missing the first deflect. That's gonna cost him a little bit of time. And let's see how Logz handles the RNG rockets.
Logz doing something that I consider to be very risky and going on like the outer perimeter of the area.
It almost got him killed a little bit too. So yeah, they're both kind of doing it. Well, no, actually, DangNabbitJones isn't going to the very edges, which is what I would consider a risky thing to do.
Yeah, I really like to go like between the 2 yellow lines. Because that gives you a lot more wiggle room in all directions. Yeah. But, to each their own on that one. Ooh. Logz going for the semi-difficult strat.
Going for nice, good execution. Beautiful. And, that is, about the helicopter, kind of switching back to that a little bit. It's all about just getting yourself...
Did you see that slide up that Logz did?
Yeah.
Before arcade? Mm-hmm. I was not aware of that tech. That's really nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, anyway, you were saying?
Big death right there by DangNabbit in arcade. This is one of... he's kind of panicking a little, okay. He needs to get back in the right mental space right now. Now this run is... Wow, it's actually still really far behind, just game time. I mean... Logz, I think Logz had some deaths in Chinatown too, actually, when I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, Saturday typing in the chat. Hello, Saturday. Nice seeing you.
Oh. Our ex-co-commentator.
I forget what we were talking about. Like Arcade Room is such a big, possible, like it's a big room for time loss that a lot of people struggle with.
Yeah, it can really get you tilted. Arcade Room, I've definitely tilted a lot in that room, and it's one of those rooms where you can't just that's a really sad death.
I've been having trouble with this room, just like DangNabbitJones is having a lot of trouble with it too. Okay.
Yeah, it's a problem because the angle of the slash is actually really precise there.
Okay.
And if any of the gunners survives, you die immediately.
Did you see what just happened to DangNabbitJones, actually? That was really sad to see. And they're actually... He's 2 seconds behind Logz now. Logz may have had trouble... Or 2 seconds ahead of Logz. Logz may have had trouble that I didn't see. I'm not sure.
Oh, and Jones dies to the experts.
I think Logz is now in the lead.
Definitely, yes.
But yeah, what happens with DangNabbitJones is he went to he's Dragon Slash, and right before he Dragon Slash, the guy shot, and he killed the 3 people in Dragon 3, but then the bullet, he dragon dashed into the bullets, and unfortunately
that has happened to me
yeah
many times. DangNabbitJones actually still 3 seconds ahead, surprisingly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to pay attention to their entry times. I think it's 13:37 for Slaughter 5 for
pay attention, Mr. Commentator.
I'm paying attention, but it's yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking with you.
Okay, there's a 5-second difference. So actually, that pause by Logz right now will help, coincidentally, even up the in-game time, which is kind of nice.
Yeah. So,
as Logz explained earlier, that strat looks super risky. That they do mid-game control. Yeah, that's. It's okay. 13:56. Okay, so it's a 10-second difference. Oh, DangNabbit missing. Oh, he's going for the hard strat. This one is hard to... He misses the Molotov throw. Okay.
Oh, you do not...
I don't think this is a good strat for a tournament.
As a marathon strat. As a tournament strat, yeah.
Yeah, Logz kind of messing up as well.
Yeah, he does get the lead.
Oh, gets...
Oh.
No.
Hard mode strats.
Logz is still pretty far behind. Hard mode strats, I just got that.
Yeah.
Okay. So 14:32 going into bunker for DangNabbitJones. Log is 14:46. So it's a 14-second time difference right now. DangNabbitJones is in the lead. The deaths are very similar too. These guys have been semi-consistent. They haven't tilted in any one room too hard. It's just been kind of deaths here and there.
Yeah, this is a really interesting race because both of these runners are very good, but you can kind of tell that they're in that race headspace.
Mm-hmm.
And it is getting to them somewhat.
Yes, and definitely no more sub 17 potential. DangNabbitJones opting for the slower but more consistent. Bunker 7. Let's see if Logz goes for the fast one, and they missed the slash on there. Yeah, it is hard to pull off that slash, or that room in general with that strat sometimes. Not a big time loss, but when it's coming down the wire like this... Both get a
really good...
Yeah.
Sorry. Both getting a really good bunker 1-8, so at least that.
No deaths in that room. Looking good. Oh, that is probably the final nail in the coffin. It is now...
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
That's a huge time loss. It's now all up to whether or not DangNabbitJones will make a big mistake. And I think he has to make 2 big mistakes at this point for Logz to come back. And DangNabbitJones going for the easy
he's
bunker
smashing
2
through that... he's smashing through bunker 2 so far, so I think it's a done deal.
We never know. Especially... Okay, right there. He messed up already. The nerves are going to get to both of these guys, like, really bad here. So
yeah, I should probably correct myself. Like, bunker 2 3 RNG can actually change a lot of things here.
He dies to bunker 2-3 shotgun RNG. No! And Logz does.
No, the RNG.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Since they both died to it, though, it canceled it out. I mean, Logz is 13 seconds behind going into Headhunter fight. It's all in whether DangNabbitJones can actually pull this off without any errors.
Yeah, a Headhunter 2 death, like, for either one at this point will be destructive.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, that was, okay, a little close on B&J's side. Okay. Oh, it's, like, lined up perfectly, but the in-game time is 13 seconds off. So.
Yeah.
Alright, as long as
like,
they both...
Without a really, like, unfortunate Headhunter 2 death, this is over.
Okay, DangNabbitJones scared me right there. I thought he was going to... Oh, did Logz die on Headhunter? Did they die?
I don't think so.
I think they did. They messed up on the thing.
Could be. Either way,
Maybe not.
Yeah, this is the tightest we've gotten a race in the late game so far, so... Really nice. Sub 18 times for both runners.
Barely not sub 18.
Almost.
Yeah, Logz did die on Headhunter. That was a close run. It really came down to the very end. Those are the best runs. I'm gonna pull them in here and we can see how they're doing.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey, so there, Logz is still deafened.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, so hello, runners.
Oh, hello.
Hey D&J,
Hey.
Congrats on the W, and that was a great run.
Oh, thanks.
How do you feel right now?
I feel pretty bad.
Really?
Yeah, that run didn't go well for me.
There were some mistakes, but actually, this was a.
Oh, I did
This
not
was
realize I
really-
was here. Hello.
Yeah, I kind of realized eventually.
Yeah.
But both of you did really well. That was the tightest race we had so far going into the end. D&J did win this one, but it was really a fun race to watch.
Yeah, it
It
was.
was very close.
And real quick, D&J, I do not want you to be hard on yourself, man. You're in a no reset run. Any time is like, I mean, 18 minutes is good. It's definitely for a no reset run, and you should be proud of it. And to everyone that's running, don't be hard on yourself. Don't be nervous. I mean, nervousness is fine. Just you did good.
Yeah,
man.
honestly, anyone who just pulls through, that's something to be proud of. And we're all interested in seeing the runs, so it's all good. Anything you want to say before we move on to the next match?
No, not really. I don't have anything to say.
All right.
I'm
It was
good.
it was a close match, I think. I didn't see the injuries at all, but
It was.
from what I'm hearing, it's very close. So
It was honestly down to the final rooms. It could have been anyone's game.
Yeah,
but-
it was really entertaining to watch, and
Yeah.
we're looking forward to seeing both of you run more.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
you're
gonna-
both still going to have matches.
Yeah. I'm gonna move you guys in the waiting room, and we will see you guys later. Oh, beautiful deflect sound. I love it. You love to see it. Now, this is one of the more exciting races I think we're gonna have in the tournament. Zeporian Vs CherryNomad, two of the best Katana Zero runners in the community. I think it's gonna be exciting to watch. And
Keyboard versus mouse. Who shall prevail?
keyboard versus mouse.
Keyboard versus controller. I completely had a mind fart there.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, so.
Yeah.
Trying to get things
Whose
set up.
audio are you using, by the way?
I'm using CherryNomad's audio. And let me get both of the players' PBs. CherryNomad's PB, 16 minute 32 seconds, 6th place on the leaderboard versus Zeporian with a 16:59, 15th place on the leaderboard, second best controller player. One thing to point out though, I think this is one of the matches where the PBs actually matter probably the least so far, because if we're just looking at tournament performance, I mean Zeporian has gotten two of the best times so far, or two of the best times in the tournament so far.
Just the two best times so far.
Yeah.
Like he got a 17:07 twice, which is the best time we've had.
And I don't even know how close any of the other runners have gotten. But I mean 17:07, any run, anyone's gonna be happy with that. I mean sub 17 is really rare, and getting a 17:07 is like, it's so close to getting a sub 17. It's like very formidable runner. I'd be scared if I was going against them.
Yep, very much so. And we're looking at both runners going for BV1.
Yeah,
which
no surprise
is understandable.
Here.
Yeah, understandable in any tournament, in any race setting.
I don't think we've seen a successful Bar0ti in any tournament. First try we've had, like in any tournament.
I mean, Bar0ti in my mind is a moral failure. So
Okay.
Could you? I'm just joking. But yeah, both runners going into Club 5 now, looking strong.
Yeah.
And only 3 seconds apart. And
Wait,
actually,
how is
CherryNomad going for
257. Yeah, so they're like neck and neck. So
neck and neck.
Neck and neck.
Actually, CherryNomad surprisingly going for the easy strat in Club 5. I would not have expected that. And Zeporian missing the ball throw. That's unfortunate. So that increases their time difference somewhat.
Yeah. See, 322 going. Yeah, so it's about a 5-second difference right now. CherryNomad is in the lead by like 5 seconds. Yeah. No major errors by anyone so far. As to be expected, these are usually the easiest levels, of course, because of the beginning. But every second you can grind out of your opponent this early on is going to be crucial in this close of a matchup.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Let's see if either or both of them manage to get a sub 55. Well, actually, I think these guys are both crouch rollers, so they should be getting a sub 55 prison if they're both crouch rolling.
No sub 55 for
CherryNomad.
Zeporian does get it.
Yeah. CherryNomad like went for a weird angle on the slash that I think actually lost him quite a bit of time in the last round.
Yeah, I think so as well. It's really interesting because prison is obviously the easiest part of the run, but it's like the time difference is so small, but he feels so bad losing like even half a second in there. Like you get a 56, and it feels like your heart's
gonna have to clutch this out. He's aware of it. Oh no!
Oh no! That's gonna give CherryNomad a huge advantage.
Huge, and he's missing it again. It's so scary in a run when you miss that. It's almost like the farther left you roll, the more pressure builds up because you know you're gonna have to deal with this guy, and if you die to him, you lose a lot of time.
Yeah, unfortunate,
but no one is out of the race yet. It is definitely not even close to over. Any mistake made by CherryNomad and Zeporian will most likely take the opportunity to gain time, because we've seen Zeporian's runs so far have all been extremely consistent. I think that right there is probably like the biggest mistake I've seen him make today. So
yeah, and again, there's still a lot of potential for upset, so no worries there.
all right.
But yeah,
they both do go for the optimal pathing in studio.
Since we have both runners going through Doom now, which is a very mostly uneventful part of the run, anything you would like to tell the viewers about the community, the tournament, yourself, your hobbies?
When I was a boy, going to my life story. Honestly, I just want to continue to thank everyone for being here, for participating in the race and watching the runs. It honestly means a lot to me, and I hope that we can continue to do more stuff like this because I love having everyone come together and just enjoy watching and playing the game.
Absolutely. I actually got a really good idea for a Katana Zero thing we can do. I'll tell you about it off stream, but I think it could be really cool.
Okay, yeah, definitely. And Zeporian did have to reset there on the room before V because it looks like they messed up a part of the strat. So that's another small time loss that he will have to try to make up. So I will I will be interested to see if Zeporian decides to sacrifice some consistency for some harder strats. I mean, the strats he does by no means are easy, but I don't know. It's up to him to decide whether or not he lost enough time to demand going for harder stuff.
Yeah, at this point he has to be cognizant of the fact that he made some mistakes, and also of the fact that like CherryNomad is a really good runner, and he might not have made as many mistakes. So it's gonna be interesting to see if we get any sort of adjustments here.
And I can tell just by watching CherryNomad's game that he is aware and he's really like cognizant as well of how good of a player Zeporian is, because replay skip by CherryNomad, nice job, because he is playing very well, very he's putting a lot more in this game. I can tell from CherryNomad.
Yeah, he's definitely focused here.
Yeah, he is focused. Oh, a little small stream freeze. Alright, it will be very important for Zeporian to get this replay skip. Misses it. It is probably harder to get it on as a controller player as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I can say, but as someone who, like, I've been running a game where I have to mash both keyboard and mouse, and keyboard is like you get such a faster rate of
keyboard and controller, right?
Yeah. Oh my god. It's getting late, folks. It's way past my bad time.
That's okay. We do have only about an hour left for this stream, so we will get through the winners bracket, and then tomorrow we will be starting at the same time, and we'll get through the losers bracket there.
I think we'll probably have time to. Well, let's discuss this. Let's discuss this offline.
CherryNomad getting the good RNG there, able to save a little bit of time. Honestly, this is looking like a great run from CherryNomad so far. Still potential PB pace, I believe. I don't think he's really made any mistakes, has he? Besides going for a slow...
not really.
I wouldn't classify it as a mistake, but he went for a slower club 5.
Yeah, but that's like, that loses you a second. It's not really... Oh, Zeporian almost getting the...
Yeah, that was close. Oh, Zeporian also getting good RNG. I do notice that CherryNomad does tend to go for like safer strats though in his runs. Safe, consistent strats compared to other sub 17 runners.
And he misses the deflect. That's an upset. That could really even things out, to be honest.
Because Zeporian has built up quite a time lead, a time deficit, so anything counts, and that was a pretty big time loss by CherryNomad. We'll have to see how Zeporian...
Yeah, I guess I underestimated the time difference, because Zeporian is still a fair bit behind, but that is helpful, for sure.
Yeah. CherryNomad going for the hard China 1. He did fail it once. Gets it the second time. Yeah, it's actually I'm not actually quite sure how such a big time gap was created. Because Zeporian's been playing consistently. I don't know, maybe I missed something that...
Oh, and Zeporian messes up the... twice. Okay. 2 deaths on China 1, that's unfortunate.
Oh no, he keeps dying in the same spot. This might be the end for Zeporian's run, unfortunately, but I'm not counting him out. Yeah. We do know CherryNomad is not very comfortable with bunker, or the later part of the run in general, so he was having issues in his last run. We'll see if that prepared him enough for this right here or not.
Good point, yes. And CherryNomad again going for the mad China strat in the last stream. Actually, really good pace, 11:37, and this actually might be... No, I don't think it's PB pace, but it's definitely like deep into the sub 17s.
Yeah, because Cherry has a 16:32, so
yeah,
that's a pretty hard. Yeah, like one mistake and you do have to like reset your run if you're going for a PB at that level, pretty much. Oh, with the stress, the CherryNomad goes for it. Yeah, Zeporian kind of messing up, but he did clutch it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this is a very huge deficit. Zeporian is starting Dragon the same time that CherryNomad is starting Slaughterhouse. So, you know what? Actually, this could potentially be PB pace for... I think this is PB pace for CherryNomad, actually.
Really? Well,
yeah.
That'll be interesting to see.
This is actually insane run.
Live world record.
not that good quite. Oh
no, not even close, but still. Poor Zeporian. He's dip in Tiltland now, I think.
Yeah, this has been the least consistent Zeporian game we've seen so far. I do think the pressure got to him a little bit. He knows he's against a really strong opponent, but
that's why we have a losers bracket. Like, you have a bad game and you can still redeem yourself.
Exactly. I really think you do need a double. Oh, CherryNomad. Not
bad
having a good
Nomad.
slaughter. Conveyor is such a huge problem for everyone. This could be his chance to come back if he keeps messing up in slaughter. Like I said, CherryNomad's later part of the game is not looking very
tutorial.
Watch his tutorial.
Watch my conveyor belt tutorial.
Okay, well he takes his time to get the bomb placement. All right. Oh man, CherryNomad. Yeah, it's kind of falling apart a little bit. Oof, not quite enough to make up the huge deficit, but it's a start for Zeporian.
I mean, it's getting there, honestly.
It is, but it's still like a 30-second plus.
Oh no, it's still a very big time difference.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to tell sometimes because the runs aren't aligned. The streams aren't aligned. Sorry. Yeah, we're still looking at like a 40-second difference.
Yep. Again, though, CherryNomad has been struggling with the bunkers, so just two bad rooms, like two really bad rooms, and it will be close. I don't know. Not in bunker 1. I don't think there's enough time to lose, even if he.
No, bunker 2 maybe.
Yeah.
But it'll have to be like.
There's one death, but strong recovery. He's looking a lot sharper, and I will say he's looking already a lot sharper in the bunkers than last game. And Zeporian is kind of missing some execution. Okay, CherryNomad going into bunker 1-9. This is one of the harder rooms. Let's see if he's able to get it. Okay, nice. Very clean. All eyes right now on CherryNomad right now. It is his game to lose at this point. Clean bunker 110. That is a beautiful strat. All right, bunker 2-1. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot. CherryNomad takes it slow. He always does this. I forgot.
Oh yeah, all right. But CherryNomad could still sub 17. No, absolutely no chance for a PB, but sub 17 for sure. So he might actually get the best time of the tournament. Who knows?
No, I don't think he can sub 17 anymore. Wait, yeah, he can. You're
really?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, he possibly can if he has really good execution on this. I don't know the strats he does.
If he doesn't die here, okay, that might have done
it. The strat he does there is too slow, I think, to sub 17. So yeah, as I was saying, CherryNomad doesn't go for a lot of the faster strats that that other sub 17 runners go for.
This is why I say CherryNomad really has some of the best mobility in the community, because I remember a long time ago, when he first got his sub 17, I was looking at his run to see if there's any strats I could adapt, and he was beating me out with the same strats or sometimes slower strats just because he moves so quickly, and that just goes to show you how important those basic mechanical skills are to the run, more than any fancy strat.
Are we gonna get our first sub 17 of the tournament? I think so. It'll be close. Yeah, this is a sub 17. Congrats to CherryNomad.
Yes! Sub 17.
Wait! Oh no!
It wasn't.
Oh no! I totally miscalculated that. He had to go for the tech.
CherryNomad, how much did Zeporian win by? Zeporian won by minus 30 seconds.
Great run by both contestants. Great runs.
No, that could have been a sub-17.
That was so close. I thought he got it too. Congrats to both runners. We're gonna pull them in here, see if they have anything. Well, CherryNomad doesn't have a mic. We'll see if Zeporian has anything to say.
So CherryNomad doesn't have a microphone, so I'm just gonna read out. CherryNomad is very excited and says, "GG Zeporian." GG indeed. You both did really well. Those were really good runs. How are you feeling, Zeporian?
Yeah, I choked too hard at the beginning. And
a bit, yes.
Yeah, it was the worst run of all three, but it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, we have the double elim. You get another go, and you're still putting up great times, dude. I think you're still a strong contender in this tournament. Nomad really close in the sub-17. Huge shout outs for that.
Yeah, it's understandable to get a bit tense with racing against Nomad, but you still did really well.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you want to say, or?
17. That's quite nice.
Yeah.
Almost.
Very close. All right. So we are going to move you guys to the waiting room, and thank you again. We will see you guys once again when you guys are up next. And we are going to, I'm going to take a little break, probably a 5-minute break, and as well as getting to set up the next match. Up next, we have, let me navigate to the right brackets.
Bar0ti and DangNabbitJones.
Bar0ti and DangNabbitJones. That will be
Should
exciting.
Be a really, both relatively new runners, both sub-17, really close PBs. Gonna be a good race for sure.
And I just want to point out that with that match, CherryNomad did reach the top 8, and this will be the last. Bar0ti and DangNabbitJones will be the last. I'm sorry.
So actually, I don't know because we might have.
No, just the last run for the winners bracket.
Because I can hear like your echo coming from your side.
Okay, it's fine. It'll turn itself off in a second.
Right.
All right. Hello. So let me pull up the PBs for both of the runners real quick. The Bar0ti 16 minute 50 seconds. DangNabbitJones 16 minute 50 seconds, guys. These guys are like PB tied, almost to just a couple milliseconds off. So this is gonna be a close run.
Who has the lead, by the way?
In the PB?
Yeah.
Bar0ti, no, Bar0ti by 0.44 seconds. I'm hiccuping, sorry. Alright, so already death from Bar0ti. Let's see if they both get the gunners. Let's go. Okay.
Still a slight time difference, like already like 3 seconds apart, I think, but nothing that can't change very quickly.
Oh, for me, they're like right on top of each other.
Really?
Yeah.
I see like a few seconds difference coming into Hotel 2, but...
it's like a 2-second difference for me.
At any rate.
Right.
Yeah. Hotel. It's that level again.
So, these runners, they're both... I'd say they're actually pretty similar. I mean, their PBs are almost the same. They seem to go for same kind of aggressive strats. They definitely sacrifice some consistency for speed. And, DangNabbitJones kind of messing up. That's actually going to be a pretty decent time loss because he didn't aggro the Terry, so he's actually going to have to go over there, kill him, and then go back out. Yeah, so that's going to put
Yeah, that's
Bar0ti
unfortunate when that happens.
So Bar0ti 202 going in. Oh, no. DangNabbit is still ahead somehow. Oh, Bar0ti paused for like a second, and now they're like...
Yeah, I actually figured out that that's where the audio I was hearing came from, so I guess he figured it out as well.
Oh yeah, I turned off the audio for a while. There was no audio. Okay, DangNabbitJones. audio is playing now. DNJ has the lead at the moment, even with the DangNabbitJones actually just lost the lead, just like that. Okay, people are having trouble with this part today. It is really kind of difficult timing wise to get that, so there's no surprise there. Luckily, it's not a huge time loss, but it did happen twice in a row for DangNabbitJones. But like a true platinum Katana Zero gamer, he reset before he actually died, so it doesn't count on his death count. Beautiful.
I feel like platinum is selling people short at this point. It's like Grandmaster or something.
No, I don't mean like platinum medal. Like okay, let me kind of explain. Like the platinum medal in Katana Zero, you get if you don't die once.
Oh, okay. Okay,
yeah.
You were doing the deep lore. Okay.
Yeah, and then there's this one like the most popular Katana Zero video that one of these YouTubers put out. It's like world's first Ultra Instinct Platinum Katana Zero run, and there's like several times where he gets hit and would have died, but he just reset before he dies. So, yeah.
Technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Exactly. Ultra Instinct World First Platinum Run Katana Zero No Deaths. That's it, yeah. And that is the... Oh, DangNabbit. Having just a few small execution errors, but again, these runners are very close to each other.
No, and he misses the guard as well.
Yeah.
Ah, the memes. DNJ getting memed on in prison.
Yeah, he did lie about the no hits. Camille Opal. I don't know. I never know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. Camille Opal 1, I'll say. Alright.
Yeah, now it's a tasty 10-second difference between these runners. That's gonna be a lot harder to overcome at this point.
None of these runners have had like perfect runs today, though. There has been issues with messing up and dying in unfavorable positions. So I'm gonna go ahead out on a limb and say none of these guys are gonna have a perfect rest of their run. So there's gonna be lots of opportunities for DangNabbitJones to gain back the time he lost.
Yeah, and like this is part of why we're doing this, because these tournaments always encourage people to go back and practice the run and get better at things. So to me, this is absolutely understandable.
Oh, that was a little... I don't know if Bar0ti meant to do Quiet 2 that way, but it looked very scary, but he got through it. All right, let's see.
Yeah, you never want to see in Quiet 2 two of those guards that close together, because that makes the deflects very difficult. But he pulled through, so round of applause.
Yeah.
Camille or just Cammy. All right, fair enough.
If I ever get the perfect 0 deaths run, I'll quit this game. Yeah, I mean, technically, it's I would say it's probably easier going for that than a sub 17 run. You just do really slow and like consistent strats.
Yeah, I was gonna say
you just be very quick to reset.
Yeah, I was gonna say Platinum isn't necessarily that impressive. It's Platinum and also under a certain amount of time, like
last number's hard
last
run.
number.
Yeah, like that. That is
fucking
insane.
Platinum the hard speed run. What the actual man?
That should be the most viewed KZ video. That is that's probably my favorite run.
If there was any justice, and he actually made like a really nice thumbnail for it as well. Last number actually really puts a lot of effort in his stuff.
Definitely, he is a very fast gamer.
Yeah. Some would say the fastest Katana Zero gamer.
Yeah,
AKA,
the total
world record holder. Yeah.
He's also, I'm pretty sure he's the Surge world record holder, and like he had a world record for Hell Talker, which was a free-to-play Steam game.
Wait, Surge as in the crappy Souls like with the robots?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't like that game at all, but I will watch Last Number speedrun pretty much anything.
Yeah, of course the execution is like insane. But so 7:15 for Bar0ti going into Mansion. And so it's a 10-second lead that Bar0ti has right now.
And CherryNomad says in chat about Last Number being absurdly humble. Yeah, even though he's so talented, he's really nice and really easy to talk to, which is also not always the case with world record holders.
I would take your word for that. No, not the humble part. He's definitely humble, but the other world record holders. I mean, I know one for Yakuza Kiwami.
Yeah, that guy is very humble and also very handsome.
Oh, yeah. Wait, did we say Last Number was handsome?
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen Last Number. I'm just saying about... well, anyway. we kind of screwed up the joke, but it works mostly if you just go with it.
No, I liked the joke. It was a part of it. It was good.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you, man.
Zeporian says you can rewatch his world record, and every time you learn something new. Absolutely.
So no replay skip from Bar0ti. DNJ.
Oh yeah, we need to commentate these runs.
No replay skip either.
No replay skips at all, which is unfortunate, but not that bad.
Really nice part about this race right here, though, is that the in-game timers are so close apart that you can actually really tell and see at a glance just how close these runners or far away they are. So.
Yeah, these are the best synced streams we've had so far, so that's nice.
Mm-hmm. All right, both so far. Besides a few mistakes, like that kind of both players made earlier on, they've been very clean for the rest of the run. So honestly, they're just playing well, consistently, using good strats. They're both on really good paces. I mean, both technically PB pace. So. Bar0ti is ahead by about 10 seconds. Oh, do you mean like ahead like in-game time? Because, yeah. Now they're like in sync perfectly, actually, right now. Oh, Bar0ti with a big death. Okay.
Oof. Oof, you do not like to see that.
Not at all. Now Bar0ti probably is only 5 seconds ahead. Maybe a little bit more, because I think DangNabbitJones just messed up. Yeah, he's still probably like 10 seconds ahead. All right,
first person how Bar0ti deals with the helicopter, yeah.
He was really slow to deflect that bullet, actually.
Yeah. That was like a late deflect.
Yeah. Oh, that was good. Really good.
But he survived.
Oh, that was scary.
And he got the deflect.
Yeah.
Actually, 2 really scary deflects by Bar0ti.
DangNabbitJones getting both beautifully executed RNG sections though. It just proves just like no matter how bad your RNG is in this section, if you can like out execute the RNG.
Yeah.
Oh, getting knocked back.
No.
He's good. It's okay.
And he got it.
Oh, DangNabbitJones going for the hard strat though. This will make up a lot of time. Beautiful. Okay, and he gets that. Okay, that right there just gives him like 3 seconds.
Yeah, now they're under 10 seconds apart.
Oh, Bar0ti's like missing the jumps. I think the pressure's starting to get to him. Okay.
Yeah, which is understandable.
Definitely. Less than 5 seconds. Oh, DangNabbitJones missing the statue and dying. Oh, but Bar0ti dies too. Okay.
No. Oh, I can't handle this. Too much upsets. Too much reversals.
Upsets. It's not a reversal yet.
This is a tense match, everyone.
You don't sound like it is.
Do I sound very calm? It's because of this tea I'm having.
This tea?
Yeah. It's cinnamon tea.
Oh, that sounds very nice. Great. I want some cinnamon tea.
It's really good tea. I can make you a cup. I mean, you wouldn't be able to drink it, but
It still means a lot to me. DangNabbitJones going for the slow strat. Oh, luckily he didn't get teleported by that Molotov right there. And so yeah, Brody went for the fast China strat the last room. Okay. Brody goes for like the safer version of Dragon 2 where you don't need to get the def. Oh, DangNabbit missed the slash.
No.
Okay.
The chokes. The chokes.
That's unfortunate. Okay. Luckily he does get this strat first try. Alright, this time he's not having... I'm pretty sure he had trouble with Dragon in his last run, but this time it's looking pretty good. Email the cup to Apoxa. Please do. Okay, he's going for the hard Dragon for this. Very, very consistent. He does the slash up, straight up, which makes it a lot more consistent. Alright, both entering... Well, both in slaughter now. And Bar0ti at this point is like... about 2 seconds behind, or 2 or 3 seconds behind DangNabbitJones in game time. So he does have about a 2 or 3 room lead. We'll see how the slaughter works out though, because any mistake in slaughter is a run killer in its own.
Slaughterhouse, the great equalizer.
The great equalizer, exactly. Okay, Bar0ti going for a very risky. Okay. I forgot how they did this strat. It's very interesting. Oh, DangNabbitJones having trouble with the... Oh, Bar0ti. Okay, that's not a big time loss, but he did have a small death. Okay, DangNabbitJones going for the really slow Slaughter 5 strat. He is going to lose quite a bit of time here.
Bar0ti smashing through conveyor belt. Very nice.
Very nice. Okay, having a big death on Slaughter 7. They are extremely close now.
Also really...
Bar0ti. Okay, they're literally on top of each other now, and Bar0ti is having so much trouble in this room right now, and DangNabbit is as well. He's going for this really hard strat. I don't think it's tournament viable, but he still goes for it and he gets it. Okay.
This is chaos. This is chaos.
All right.
DangNabbitJones, by the way,
is not
evidently watched. No, but he evidently watched the BigNoNo guide on conveyor belt room, because he did that to a T.
Nice. I did miss that, so it's good that you caught that. So yeah, Bar0ti is a little bit ahead because his loading times are slower, I guess. And okay, going for an interesting version of that strat. So these guys are within seconds of each other. One small mistake and the Tourney can go the other way. Both of these players are on really good pace, though. Just not even saying in a race. Oh, Bar0ti. Okay, Bar0ti's having a lot of deaths. You can tell the pressure is getting to him. Logz sending him a message. Logz sending him a Steam message that you can see. Not a good time. He's in the zone. Don't bother him. Okay, so they are literally right on top of each other right now. 15-15. DangNabbitJones going to the elevator. Okay, so Bar0ti is still a little bit in the lead by 1 or 2 seconds. The game sound is on, but it's pretty low. I'll turn it up a little bit. There you go. Okay. Bunker 19 good on both sides, yeah. All right. It's gonna. What if this run comes down to shotgun RNG, BigNoNo? Would that?
It's absolutely might.
Oh, Bar0ti just died. That's gonna put DNJ in the lead. DNJ going for the slow version of Bunker 2-1 though. I don't remember if Bar0ti does the fast version or not, but it could be the time save he needs. He goes for the slow version. He goes for the slow version as well. Oh,
this is the most insane.
DangNabbit. They both just died.
DNJ, no.
Okay.
And Bar0ti died in Bunker 2-1 as well. No.
Oh, dude, this pressure is getting to both these players right now. But Bar0ti might have just choked harder. Bar0ti might have just choked too hard. Shotgun RNG barely coming through. That was really close by DNJ. Oh, Bar0ti is...
DNJ actually going for the riskiest Bunker 2-3 strat. Absolutely nailing it. Beautiful. I think DNJ just made this race his own.
Bar0ti with the lead all the way up until the final level, but we see so many times in these races that all it takes is one mistake and you just can't get, you're in a rut, you can't get out, you're just tilted. And it just happened at the worst time, in the worst possible
Oh
time.
no, Bar0ti with not even bad RNG, just an executioner on Bunker 2-3. But yeah, at this level, you're also like making a mistake is also really bad because the other guy might not make it, but you also get into your own head about whether or not the other person did it. So
the mental game is so huge.
And here's DangNabbitJones just sealing this run. Yeah. Beautiful run by DangNabbitJones. Up 17-30.
Out the W. Good. It was Bar0ti's game to lose, and unfortunately, he kind of had a few chokes in the later part of the game. I mean, even though he had 16 deaths compared to 4 deaths, look how close this time is. That's insane. It's just like so Bar0ti probably has the edge mechanically, but DangNabbitJones just pulling out on the consistency factor. So
we actually saw Bar0ti get a DM from Logz saying "run bunkered," which it kind of was. Please remember, everyone, to either be more discerning in your capture methods or turn off DMs, unless you're okay with us seeing your DMs. Like I'm happy with seeing everyone's DMs. I don't mind. CherryNomad in chat says DNJ has a really fluid playstyle, whereas Bar0ti has slightly more awkward cursor movement, but a much higher rate of success. Interesting. I did not notice that, but that is something to look out for. Dying to the last enemy in a room. Yeah, that's tilting. Dying at the end of a room is always the worst. But yeah, very, very good. Very good show by both these runners. Let's pull them in.
Bar0ti doesn't have a mic, so he won't be able to say anything, but
yeah, let's pull DNJ in then.
Where did he go? Okay.
He's in the waiting room. All right, so yeah, really good show by both of you. Do you have anything to say, or Bar0ti in your case, anything to write in chat that we will read out?
He said, yeah, really good show by I gotta mute my side. Hold on.
Good games, Bar0ti. That was fun.
Yeah, that was a crazy game to watch. Good.
Yeah, that was amazing. Like up until the last few rooms, you were like neck and neck, as we like to say.
Neck to neck, yeah. And apparently Bar0ti was saying they had some issues with their cursor randomly jittering. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's not a permanent issue or something messed up your computer or something. Yeah, honestly though, even with that, the game was really close. Bar0ti, great run. The end was a little unfortunate, but I still think he pulled it out really nice. So congrats to both of you guys. And we will see you guys again. DNJ, you are moving into the top 8s. So, yeah, we will see you probably... I don't know, actually. We'll see when we're able to get to top 8. I'm not going to say anything definite, but congrats on making it so far. And we're going to move you to the room unless you guys have anything else you want to say.
Nope.
All right. Killer with a 16-minute 37-second PB, and DreadlockShadow with an 18-minute 17-second PB. So if we were just basing this off of PBs, Killer has a good advantage, but Killer has been saying that he is rusty and this is his first game of the tournament, while Dreadlock is a little bit more fresh because he just played a game against another player.
Yeah, and actually, you're right about that, but I do actually want to say, just looking at PBs doesn't even tell the entire story, because Killer had a bit of an unfortunate Terry thing happen.
No, DreadlockShadow died on the lasers.
Oh, okay, I'm a bit behind on the stream, yeah.
Yeah.
Killer, like, it's not just his PB, which is really, really good. It's that for the longest time, and actually still, Killer is like the main person who came up with strats for this run. And he comes up with strats that are IL, he comes up with more consistent strats. So not only is he a very good runner, but he has a lot of backups. So he's really like well equipped for a race.
Yeah, Killer is he was the original IL guy for the game, and he for the longest time like had a sum of bets that was way lower than anyone. So definitely a veteran runner with a lot of experience, and he still has a lot of experience like creating new strats and optimizing like he pretty much like optimizes frames out of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you know, an 18 and change PB is still a very good PB. And, you know, things can happen. So not counting anyone out for sure.
All right, turning on the game audio now. We'll be hearing from Killer's side of the stream. So already, Killer has about a 15-second lead. So, yeah, already. Oh, DreadlockShadow kind of going for Bar0ti 2, I think there maybe. I'm not sure.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
And getting it second try.
Second
not
try.
Too bad.
First Bar0ti 2 of the tournament.
First successful Bar0ti. Yeah. Honestly, against someone like Killer, I don't know how good of a decision that was, but I applaud the moxie, like the sheer nerve of doing that. Impressive.
I can understand it. I know there's a few. Well, I don't know. I know this is how I did it. I never learned Bar0ti 1. I only learned Bar0ti 2. So like, I probably have a higher success rate with Bar0ti 2. Yeah.
That is I can't even. That is so you though.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember why I did that, but yeah. CherryNomad in chat say, oh, Killer has his mic unmuted.
Swag strat.
Okay, we're gonna use Dreadlock's audio then. Yeah, CherryNomad in chat pointing out how Killer basically invented the bunker in slaughter metas. Last number wouldn't be nearly as fast if not for Killer IMO. As fast as they are, yeah. Yeah, I think Killer has done so much for the strats in this game and lots of optimization that like everyone uses, so yeah.
Yeah, I've had so many instances of like streaming my runs and Killer came in and said, "Why are you doing this? You can do this strat, it's just as fast but it's way more consistent. Or you can do this strat, it's like it loses a second but it's way more consistent." Oh, and DreadlockShadow having to go up and kill the guard in the upper right corner of prison. Unfortunate.
Right now they're about a screen and a half apart. Yeah, so as the run goes on, I'm expecting the gap to widen, honestly. It's all up to Killer. It's his run to lose at this point.
Yeah, true, unfortunately. Oh, that's a really bad death for Dreadlock.
Yeah.
That is not you don't want to see that. Let's see how Killer's
going Chapel first, okay. Let's see if Killer can get space 2 right.
Already like some minor mistakes in the lower level, but he nailed the last part, which is the important part.
So, it is always kind of weird when two runners take different paths in studio because it's kind of hard to compare them until they're both out of studio into like the lobby. But yeah, Killer is still gonna have the lead, especially because of in the beginning DreadlockShadow did die in the first room of studio.
Also, let's admit it, we're always going to look at the runner who isn't currently in Doom.
Yes, 100%. Fortunately, Doom is probably the least exciting part of the run.
Yep. That is the one part I would really like it if we found a way to skip, because I really don't think it adds much.
Yeah.
I don't want to skip the whole, like, the thing where you skip the studio completely, because I actually think space and quiet are some of the coolest parts of the run.
Yeah. Definitely agree with that. I think studio is like a really good ramp up to the run. Like the runs. Sorry, I keep having like hiccups. But the run, like the levels before that, like there's a lot of easy parts in them, and like in quiet and space, like you start getting some really cool execution.
Yeah. Like Club already has some more challenging parts, but I think you can easily say that Studio is like where it really starts. Like once you get past Prison, then you can say for sure that you have a run going.
Honestly,
Killer...
I would say Club is actually harder than Studio, to be honest. But Club has really evolved with a lot of the strats. Like it didn't it got like I know I personally like that was the first IL that I did, and I optimized the heck out of that looking for like a 116 or 106, and even after that it still gets optimized with new like bottle throw strats. Like I think if you're going for an IL Club, it's really hard, but in any percent run usually it's not as bad, depending on your skill level.
It's also like I could see the argument for Club being more difficult, but put it this way, it's less painful to me at least to reset on Club. Once you reset on Studio, especially if you've got like one or two of the floors out of the way already, it feels really bad to have to go from there to the title screen again. Like much worse than Club.
Yeah, I think personally, I don't know. I feel like Studio is behind Prison and Hotel. I think it's like the easiest level. Well, Factory's probably easy too. Yeah, I don't think
Quiet 2 is.
Yeah, I think Quiet 2 is the only hard room.
Well, Quiet 2 is like slightly like if you have the timing down, you'll rarely have problems there, but it can be kind of scary. But Space 2 can really be a problem if you're doing like the fast strat at least.
Anyway, let's get to the replay skip. No, okay. But yeah, as pointed out by CherryNomad, Killer is having some pretty insane moves. Oh, okay, he dies to the axe. Sorry,
no.
Commentator curse.
The memes.
Dreadlock is having some issues. He's going for some really interesting strats. I'm not sure about that. Yeah.
Ooh, and that's a death. That's a terrible, terrible death to have.
I'm not sure about the strat he's using at all. It doesn't seem very good.
No. That's unfortunate. I think that, like Cherry says, he was trying to play it safe and kind of. Here's the problem. It's better a risky strat that you're used to than a safe strat that you're not, because then you're not really taking a risk for something good to happen. You're just, taking a risk on a strat that's just objectively worse. I can speak either at this point. It's a good thing this is the last match.
I think the strat he was going for in that room too was actually the advanced strat, but he was too slow for it to actually work like how it's supposed to. So I don't know. It was interesting that he went for that.
Yeah.
So both of their mansions, not the cleanest, or I would say like
I would say
yeah. Pre-kissy face Killer looked pretty good, but his Moto and kissy face weren't great, and Dreadlock was having some issues with earlier parts of Mansion. So it's 5 deaths to 3, and I would say Killer is maybe a minute behind at this point. Like it's gonna be a hard hurdle for DreadlockShadow to climb.
Oh, and Killer misses the deflect. No.
Ooh.
That's a horrible death.
Wait, he died. Okay. That's a good start for the comeback. But yeah, that is actually the worst death in the game you can have.
Yep.
So, oh no, that was really close with the RNG.
Yeah, I was waiting for that one.
He almost died there again too. That was really close. Okay.
All right, 11:08 for Killer. Both these runners definitely not getting any sub 17s this run, but actually PP not entirely out of the question for DreadlockShadow.
Killer messing up a little bit on the execution there.
I think Killer is giving into the tilt a bit.
We'll see how much it starts to affect him later on in the run. He is, oh, Dreadlock going for the hard China one. I love seeing this strat so much. It's so fun to see. And that's going to give him already a 3-second lead. Well, not lead, but a 3-second, like, time advantage. Killer messing up on the strat, on the no reset
It's so
strat
tilting.
Here. Oh!
It's so tilting to die. No!
Oh, okay, he clutches it out, but that was
absolutely
scary.
Like, that's one of those I definitely meant to do that moments.
Yeah. Dreadlock so far having a perfect China. Let's see if he's able to get through this. Yep, okay.
Yeah, very nice arcade actually. DreadlockShadow gonna pull ahead here a bit.
All right.
Killer, wow, that is, I've never seen that strat before, but that's Killer for you. He just pulls strats out of nowhere.
One thing to note is Killer reset like 3 times in 1 second as he entered arcade. He's really trying to prevent himself from tilting. Yeah, DreadlockShadow kind of having some issues in the last room with China. Big issues. You can't go for that strat. You can't go for the strat,
Don't go
dude.
for the advanced strat, no.
He's trying to go for strats that he managed to clutch it out, but he's going for strats that require faster timing, and he just isn't hitting it. So he's having to like pull some weird backups, like just on the fly out, and yeah.
Like a lot of people just go.
This right here I would never go for, by the way.
Yeah. The thing, like, some people try to go for advanced strats from the start, and like I appreciate the I don't know, persistence, but you really need to develop those mechanical skills before those strats become really available, you know?
Definitely. Oh no! DreadlockShadow is just very unfortunate things are happening for him right now. It's not what you want to see. You can't have that happening right now, especially with how big of a deficit he already has.
Oh no.
No, I think DreadlockShadow might just be a little bit too. I think the nerves are getting to him.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, this is the first time this is another one of those situations where I think we might have to engage the 5-minute rule, because it's actually...
No, it's not that bad. He's like, I mean, he's a minute behind, but he's not 5 minutes behind.
Yeah, fair enough. We'll see. But yeah, Killer getting trolled a bit there in Slaughter 7. Had a very good Slaughter 5, Killer did.
Killer just definitely has some of the fastest like execution in the community, but he doesn't have the consistency, which I think is always one of his biggest issues. He's aware of that. Like I said earlier, for the longest time he had the lowest sum of best in the game, or in the community. Like I remember I went on a stream once and he had like a 1605 sum of best. And everyone else's is like not even under 17, or not even under 17 minutes. Slaughter 7 is a nasty level today. Slaughter 6 has been really bad as well, though. The Slaughter 5 through 7 gauntlet is like the hardest part of the game for sure.
Yeah, like that's where Slaughterhouse gets Slaughterhouse-est. It's
yeah.
Just 3 back-to-back levels, really long screens, really nasty potential depths, especially near the end.
Speaking of Slaughter, though, Dreadlock pulling out a deathless Slaughterhouse. He actually was able to execute everything pretty well, for the most part.
CherryNomad says the whole game is just set up for slaughters 5 through 7. I do feel
yes,
that. Like,
yes.
I have gotten many good runs up to Slaughter 5, and it just fell apart there. So it's always like, I always look to see how I will do on that part before I say if the run is good or bad.
And I've said this a lot on stream, and like I sincerely feel this way. But if Slaughter 5 through 7 was not in the game, I might have still continued to run it. It's honestly, those rooms told me more than anything in this game, and just caused me more lost runs than anything else. So, yeah.
Yeah, but in a way, I always look forward to them because that's like the big challenge of the run for me.
I don't want the challenge. I want the easy record.
Fair enough. Could always go for golden ending.
Yeah. Anyway.
No one wants to do golden ending. Zerclip says if I don't die in Slaughter, it's a win. Yeah, it's definitely like a moral victory, if nothing else.
Yeah, Killer going for the swaggy bomb skip. Not a sub 17, but still, it's like one of those runs where it feels like a sub 17. Just the consistency of strats that just the like level of strats that he's using. He's just missing the consistency. Like, Killer's one of those players where if and when he gets all of his strats in a run, he has potential to like get like sub 1630 or something like pretty insane.
Yeah.
He doesn't do any crouch rolling, so I don't know if he could like get a sub 1615 or anything like that though. 1738 from Killer.
And people are asking in chat. Apparently, we missed the bomb skip. Like you mean the C4 skip at the end of Bunker 2 of Bunker 1.
Yeah, Killer did do that.
Because if we missed that, then that was we should have called that out. That is indeed pretty pog, as the kids say.
I did mention it when I saw Zerclips type it in chat, but yeah, I did miss the actual bomb skip. GG, see you tomorrow, Zerclips. Killer with the completing the video game, so insane, very accurate. He did complete the video game. Alright, DreadlockShadow finishing up the run right now. A really good run, honestly, by Dreadlock.
Yeah.
Especially if you look at his PB. His PB is 1817. He's gonna
this
pull
is
it
going
out.
to be within a minute of that.
Yeah, and I think that's a good like time frame you want to be in. I would say that it is the mark of a consistent runner if you're able to get within a minute of your PB, like consistently, you know.
All right, let's get the runners in here, shall we?
Let's see what they have to say. All right, let's move them over. Hello, guys.
Oh my god.
Congrats on the win, Killer. GG, Dreadlock. That was a good run, man. Slaughterhouse was really nice. I'm surprised you got a deathless Slaughterhouse. That's pretty good.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Congrats on the win, Killer. Oh, I gotta mute myself. I'm just gonna mute myself. Oh yeah, Killer, you had your mic on during the run too, so we couldn't use your audio.
Oh, right, because I'm a mod, it doesn't mute me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, but it goes through OBS anyway. Your OBS, your Twitch stream.
Oh, my
audio.
OBS is okay. I didn't realize my OBS said audio.
Yeah, no problem though. So anything you guys want to say?
No.
I did bomb skip and no one saw it, so I'm sad.
We saw it.
We actually many people in chat acknowledged it, so you did get acknowledgement for that.
We're all very proud of you, Killer. All right, so both you guys will be playing again. Dreadlock, you're moving into the losers bracket, but that means you have a chance to come back. You have your chance at revenge. And
I can't beat Cherry.
Hey, You can if you believe in yourself. Like really believe in yourself.
I believe in you.
I'll just tell you, I've been in your situation. Like I was up against Sherry in my when my PB was in my 18 something. Yeah, just go for it.
All right, so thank you guys for participating. Killer, thank you as well for commentating. That was our last run for today. I think Keaton's is going for a little bit longer. Yeah, and then Killer, you're gonna be playing if he wants to do one last match after. I'll talk to him about it. But let's go over and raid K and Keaton's right now. I want to thank everyone for watching Pool 1, and let's
thanks
cheer
everyone.
For everyone else that's left in Pool 2. And yeah.
We'll be back again tomorrow, same time, same place.
Yep, and hopefully we're able to get to past losers brackets and into the top 8 tomorrow. That'll be cool.